Hello and welcome, Reds, to your latest episode of Matchday Live. I'm your host, Jack McIndoe, and we're taking you through every single last kick of the game here at Anfield. A massive game for Liverpool as we are in the hunt for Champions League football this season. Sadly, not the league title that we had last year, but I'm sure we'll come again next season anyway. But there's plenty to play for. The Champions League and, of course, fighting, most importantly, for those important European places as well. Reds, how are you feeling coming into this game? A lot of trepidation, a lot of nerves. Of course, Liverpool's record against Manchester City at Anfield is historically not the worst. Anyway, it's a good bit of form against Manchester City down the years, especially competing in league titles, head-to-heads as well. As you can see on the video printer on the bottom there, we'll go straight into the starting 11 for both teams anyway this afternoon. We'll start with the Liverpool side. Unchanged really. Alisson Becker, Dominic Szoboszlai, Konate, Virgil van Dijk, Milos Kerkez, Ryan Gravenberch, Alexis McAllister, Salah, Florian Wirtz, Gakpo and Hugo Ekitike as well, which is, chat, are you surprised by that? I'm not really. I think that's Liverpool's probably at the minute the strongest side that we can possibly, if they're all playing in form, of course. And I've seen a lot of people mention, obviously would have liked to have seen Curtis Jones come in to obviously replace Alexis McAllister, just to provide that bit more mobility in terms of the defensive transitions, defending them as well. So yeah, chat, and then we'll go straight into the Man City team. We'll go for the benches in a little second. The visitors this afternoon: Donnarumma, Matthias Nunes, Mark Gahey. Yes, he's in Manchester City blue this afternoon, sadly. Aiton Yuri, Gahey and Kosanov as well. The midfield three for City: Bernardo Silva, Rodri and O'Reilly. And then you got Semenyo, Erling Haaland and Marmoush as well leading the line. Interesting to say the least, of course. Coming into this game, there was many injuries for Manchester City. Just some of the key players that are injured for the City side. Gavardio, he's going to be a massive miss in relation to them competing for a league title. He's been absolutely imperative, really, for that Manchester City side. He's adapted really well, and I think he's a big miss, hence why he went out and got Mark Gahey. Doku, it'd be good that he won't be able to kick any of our players in the penalty area. Yes, referee. Savinho as well. John Stones, obviously he'll be leaving at the end of this season. I think not got too many years left on his contract. Kosanov, so yes, some key injuries, but at the end of the day, we know we've got injuries as well. Pacheco's out. Alexander Isak, Frimpong, Leone, Bradley Gomez as well. So the bench for Liverpool, hopefully we don't need the bench this afternoon, but if needs be, obviously we've got Woodman, Mamadashvili, Andy Robbo, Ramsey, Jones, Trey Leone, Endo, Chiesa and Rio Ingemue. And for the visitors on the bench as well for them, Trafford, Eleni, Ake, Rico Lewis, Ruben Diaz, Nico Gonzalez, and Phil Foden, Reinders and Ryan Cherky as well, chat. Straight at the bat, really, chat, as I said. Obviously, Cherky coming into this game, if no one's seen Manchester City over the last week or so, he did kind of pick up a bit of a knock, really, hence why he isn't in the starting 11 this afternoon as well. I think that's a big boost for Liverpool, especially for the defenders anyway. Ryan Cherky, we've not seen this lad play football, a phenomenal footballer, and obviously coming into this season, there was reports that Arne Slot reportedly met him before his move to Manchester City as well. That was on top of obviously Liverpool vying for the signature of Florian Wirtz as well. It probably wasn't just Arne Slot and Pep Guardiola. A lot of European managers certainly had a lot of discussions with Cherky, but fair play to Manchester City. He's got a phenomenal footballer, and how he's adapted to the Premier League, I'm not surprised. I don't think anyone is really surprised in terms of his quality. So thankfully he's on the bench. One to keep an eye on if he does come on in the second half or whatnot. And Giovanni Reinders as well. Obviously Virgil van Dijk and obviously Frimpong, and obviously certainly Arne Slot when he watches the Dutch national side as well. A phenomenal footballer, adapted really well to life in the Premier League. Obviously scored on the debut in his first match week 1 for Manchester City. Only know that because I've got him on the FPL anyway, but bit of a steal, really. The goals have kind of dried up. He had a very big start to the season, but yeah, he's on the bench as well for Manchester City. So yeah, not too bad, that is it. Having Foden, Reinders, Cherky on the bench, Diaz as well, and oh yeah, look, another 2, 3, 40, 50 million pound players. It's not too bad, is it? But you know, suppose we would have had £120 million striker on the bench, but you know, in terms of Isaac, hopefully when he's back fully firing, and yeah, we'll have him and Ekatike banging in loads of goals, and hopefully in the future winning us a load more league titles as well. So chat, how are we? Get your score predictions in the comment section below as well. Big up there, chat. Obviously, anyone watching on Facebook or YouTube, head over to YouTube as well, chat. We're closing in on 19,000 subscribers. Massive big support. A massive thank you to everyone that tunes in on the videos, and most importantly on the audio podcast as well. That does continue support Anfield Index. You're absolute legends. Obviously on the Facebook, we've got Joe Hansen. Big up there, Ayor. Big up there, buds. Thank you for tuning in. No, Callum. No. You can tell you haven't watched Daily Red, lads. Callum, I've done the Daily Red before. Oh, good. I know me hair. I tell you, I need me haircut anyway. It's an absolute mess. But Liverpool win today. Hopefully, Callum. Hopefully that is the case. Yeah, there will be plenty of goals for Liverpool this afternoon, and Manchester City. I think that we'll go into the City analysis as well. Like, I've watched them a fair couple of times this season, and it's still a bit weird. Very similar to Liverpool really this year in terms of, yes, they went out and signed a load more players as well. Rodri, since he's come back from that, I think it was an ACL or whatever, the big injury he had anyway last season. It's taken him a fair bit a while to get back up. I think he's only playing at Rodri's capacity, probably 50-60%. Yes, that's still probably better than the majority of the midfielders in the Premier League and in Europe as well. But I think if City want to get back to what they want to be doing best, he needs to get back to full fitness. Similar with some of our players as well. But I think he's been a big miss for them in terms of his consistency, being selected, obviously injuries in and out this season as well. So picking up niggling injuries, which hasn't been ideal. But I think the signing of Semenyo and Mark Gahey, sadly, from their point of view as well, chat, we knew the quality, everyone in the Premier League and in Europe as well. But I think Semenyo coming in, when he's in form, obviously got plenty of goals already this season. Obviously joked in the Manchester City signing video about Haaland, I'm coming to rob your golden boot anyway. But at this rate, if Haaland keeps on not scoring for about 5-6 weeks, then maybe. Obviously Igor at Brentford might have a bit of a say for that scoring last night as well. So yeah, he's going to bring that quality. Obviously Marmoush, obviously getting to the semi-finals of Egypt with Mohamed Salah as well. The only, obviously, two big figureheads within that side, but didn't have the greatest African Cup of Nations, the City forwards as well. But yeah, if you look at that, obviously Bernardo Silva now, how old is Bernardo now? Yeah, 31. I thought he was a lot more old than that anyway, Bernardo. But yeah, he's had a recapturing of his bit of form as well this season. And even Phil Foden, I think one of the biggest conundrums that Pep Guardiola's, when I watch City, I don't know how you feel as well, Reds, he's an absolute menace when he comes up against you, Phil Foden. He could be on his day if he kicks it, like if he had a tremendous season that he did. Was it last season or the year before he won the Player of the Year anyway? But he should be the key man for Manchester City, but obviously with injuries and a lot of inconsistency as well, he raises the bar so much every single season. A bit like obviously when Robbo has set the bar for like 3-4 consistent years. That's where everyone goes, oh yeah, that's the level that you can get. And any form of drop-off, especially in relation to Phil Foden as well. Obviously he's on the bench for Manchester City today. But similar with Liverpool, we want to get back to winning trophies as well. But City needs an informed Phil Foden. Need Haaland, of course, fundamentally scoring goals. But I think in terms of their collective connectivity, really, in terms of them building rhythm, building momentum as well. Don't write this Manchester City side off in terms of the league title. I know a lot of Arsenal fans might certainly be already doing that, especially if Liverpool do win today. It will be 9 points clear for Arsenal against Manchester City as well. But you look at the table in relation, obviously that after today, if Liverpool hopefully can get 3. I was going to say 5 points down. I'd take 5 points, 3 points today anyway. City will be 9 off with obviously like 14 games to go as well. So there's plenty of games on. We know certainly. Just warning your Arsenal fans in relation to Manchester City, write them off at your peril, mate. Because we've done that in the past, and sadly you've come back to bite us and recaptured the lead and just went on a ridiculous run anyway. But there's still a lot of quality, and the main thing goes to the dugout as well in relation to who their head coach, who the manager is. Pep Guardiola as well set the precedence even in his time at Barcelona. Yes, he's had a lot of money. Guardiola openly admits that in countless interviews. Yes, he knows he's been very fortunate, but that's all well and good having all the best players at your disposal. You've still got to get something a tune out of those players as well. Similar with Arne Slot, it wasn't a given that he was going to be winning the league last season. He had to coach and adapt the team to the way in which he wanted as well. It helps fundamentally for any football manager. Even ask Tony Pulis. I think he would have loved Leo Messi at Stoke City anyway, but maybe he might have scored off every single corner and throw in anyway. But yeah, Brad Guardiola has been blessed with a lot of talented footballers. As I mentioned, Tony Pulis and other managers in the Premier League when they were in the top flight of English football. A lot of managers out there don't have the luxury that a lot of Liverpool managers have had and do have as well in terms of the quality of player, quality of Manchester City as well. City's second and third team should win the League Cup every single season, the FA Cup, and absolutely everything as well. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of battles really. And chat, where do you, when you're analysing the game today, expect the biggest challenges to present themselves for this Liverpool side? It always has been for me personally when I'm looking at both sides today. You're looking at that midfield. Rodri, as we mentioned, Bernardo Silva, Aiton Yordi, interestingly enough, is playing left back today. So is that, chat, any City fans, or probably O'Reilly's done a great job for Manchester City over the last couple of weeks as well, facilitating down that left-hand side of the defence. But it would be intriguing to see if O'Reilly does step into that midfield and make up. That's one good solid midfield in terms of Rodri, O'Reilly, and then Bernardo Silva probably will be doing the floating 10 position as well. So it's a numerical advantage as well. You're looking at Manchester City having that extra man in the midfield as well. And then we mentioned obviously Reinders, Foden coming off the bench in the second half possibly. So Liverpool have just got to be controlling that midfield. Not as easy as just saying that. But we've just got to be very alert in terms of Semenyo, Marmoush, and even Haaland. Obviously, we know Ibu and Virgil have had, touch wood, they have a solid performance today. But Haaland, historically over the last couple of seasons, has struggled at Anfield when he has come to Anfield. I think he hasn't even scored at Anfield. He scored against Liverpool at the Etihad. Was it last season or this season anyway? First time he's actually scored past Liverpool in all these seasons as well. That's some good going that Liverpool have done well. So chat, let us know. I do feel that midfield, if Liverpool can get the better of this Manchester City side, I think Liverpool will hopefully come out on top as well. But I think one thing that, and I've watched a load of Liverpool fans out there as well when they've analysed the game in respect to the back line is being an absolute mess this season. Obviously we mentioned the key players that they have out missing. Of course, John Stones was a great centre-back in his peak years at Manchester City as well, but you look at Kosanov, another 40, whatever it was, a lot of money that was paid for him. Very raw talent, a lot of potential, most importantly. I think everyone, if you remember his first game, he got absolutely battered for Manchester City, but he's still learning. one for the future, but certainly one for the present if he develops well. But Mark Gahey, Manchester City struggles as well, and you look at Matthias Nunes, a midfielder playing full-back, as he has done on many of occasions this season. He's been Manchester City's first choice right-back, facilitating, obviously, Kyle Walker departing for Burnley at the beginning of this season. So it's still look very, very interesting indeed. Chats, do let us know your thoughts and obviously your score predictions coming into this game as well. Obviously, come on, let's get the wins. Fingers crossed, that's the case. Spurs back in the 15th, are they, mate? Let's have a little look. Yeah, Spurs are. Oh wow, Spurs 6 points. Yes, Spurs are 6 points off. West Ham. Wow. No club's too big to go down, as we've seen down the years in every Premier League football as well. So that's a bit of a mad one. But it's weird this season, though, chat. Was it like Liverpool are like 17 points off top? And something similar as well in relation to the relegation zone. So Liverpool, like this season as well, 11 wins, 6 draws and 7 losses as well. We've only got us plus 6 goal difference, and we're like 24 games into the season as well. Very unlike Liverpool, but I'll tell you, chat, when we get our key players next season back to full fitness, Isaac, I know we keep on mentioning as well, but if we can get him, Ekitike, Salah, if he can recapture a bit, even half of Salah's form, half of Salah putting an output of 10-15 goals every single season for like the next 2 years, then I'll tell you, chat, I know he's been offered this season, but it's up to his teammates to help Salah in relation to Salah's been carrying this club on his back alongside Virgil and Alisson and other great players that down the years as well, Andy Robbo. Salah, he's allowed an off-season or whatnot anyway, and yeah, it's great that we are seeing Floody and Wirtz stepping up to the mantle really and putting in performances that we all knew the big player that we signed anyway, and coming in, adapting to the league and full confidence. But as we said last week, the combination play between him and Ekitike, it's getting better and better and better, and there's no better way, no matter how inconsistent, and Liverpool's season has been very inconsistent this year, chat. But in relation to something that we can look forward to in the future, and currently in the present as well, there's watching Floody and Wirtz, watching Ekitike, and thriving currently and for the future as well. Still young players, obviously 21, 22 as well, both of them. So plenty of great years ahead of them. But certainly players at the moment that can really impact games of football and get Liverpool back up the table. And certainly on the hunt for the European trophy as well in Budapest. Obviously it'll be a homecoming party for Milos and Dom anyway, but yeah, long way to go, but that's something that we can hope for anyway. But yeah, and I think the quicker we can string a couple more results, but the biggest concern, Reds, I don't know how you feel, is you look at obviously Manchester United and Chelsea, who are above Liverpool. So even this is where Liverpool, we do get beat today, and I don't really want to be thinking about that, want to be thinking about a result, but it is a possibility. But you look at Man United, 4 wins on the bounce. Chelsea, 4 wins on the bounce as well. Man United, respectfully, they're 4th in the top 4. They've got 43 points. Chelsea, 5th with 43 points. And Liverpool in 6th, obviously with 39 points. So a win today would put us a point behind Chelsea and 2 points behind Manchester United as well. So needs must. Really, I do feel Villa. Chas, do you expect Villa to finish in the top 5? I personally don't. I think Unai Emery lost it in the post-match press conference, judging from his comments yesterday. Just sarcastically, just saying to all the reporters, he was asked about, do you think you'll finish in top 4, top 5, and competing with other big teams? just said look for the answer, basically, in relation to what you need to do, just alluding to the fact that Villa, the other clubs around them, City, United, Liverpool and other clubs around them spend money. Yeah, well, it doesn't help in the future as well when a club wants to do a bit of business with you, Unai, that you bottle out of it a deal that was, you just reckon, Harvey Elliott's loan period as well. When you agree to something and you've got to pay out but I suppose it's just a bit of a mess really in regards to Harvey Elliott, sadly. So I do think Villa will drop out. So if they do, then Liverpool need to be there. Certainly need to be there in relation to European competition as well. English teams will be 5 European spots this season as well, Red. So don't be worrying about that, considering the great form of. Which is mad because you look at Spurs in the top 8, Liverpool a bit similar with Spurs, very inconsistent in the top 8 of the Champions League. So yeah, it will be England getting 5 European spots, depending on how the draws do get on. But I think it's more or less a foregone conclusion. So we just got to be there in the mix really, and I think utilising the Premier League as well, chat, building from a good result in a Premier League, going from every Sunday to Wednesday or whatever, vice versa as well. Having that consistency in the Premier League at the back end of the season is going to play a very crucial role, as it did with Paris Saint-Germain last season. Everyone waxed lyrical about their great form in Europe and obviously sadly knocking Liverpool out in their great run. At least we got beat by the at the time we all felt it was going to be potential champions as well. So, but they used that Ligue 1 form for the better there really. Anyway, once they got the League One, they could just fully prioritise on the Champions League as well, when they got a couple of 10-12 points clear of the likes of Marseille as well. Obviously Lens are doing quite well this season, but yeah, so just let us know. It's there's going to be a lot on riding on this result really for Liverpool this afternoon. So yeah, chat, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Let's have a little look. 1 second there. And when you look at the Premier League results as well, we'll 1 second. Let's get the. So you look at obviously the Premier League results this week as well. Obviously the big standouts, obviously Chelsea. Chelsea coming with 3 Cole Palmer penalties, by the way, chat. It's a bit mad in relation to. So yeah, chat, a bit mad in relation to him getting three goals from the penalty spot anyway. United winning 2-0. Romero getting sent off again. A big win for Leeds United on the Friday night football as well. And obviously Villa succumbing to a very frustrating draw away from home against Bournemouth. But at least Villa got a point. That's something Liverpool certainly couldn't have done a couple of weeks ago anyway. And at the moment it's Crystal Palace 1, Brighton 0 as well. So that result kind of helps Liverpool in relation to Brighton, who were breathing down Liverpool's necks. And a big win for Brentford as well, 3-2. Yeah, so that's going to be a very interesting chat. Do we anticipate Eddie Howe to be at Newcastle? I think that's been one of the biggest questions getting asked by Newcastle United fans as well. So he's, as was Arne Slot over the last couple of weeks as well, under immense pressure. But chat, as I mentioned on the Daily Red today, obviously, how did you gauge the roundtable? You know me, chat, on the watch longs. I was asking for a bit of communication from the club in relation to obviously mainly Richard Hughes, and it was positive that we got it. Whatever Richard Hughes would have said, I think there would have been people for it and against it as well. Even if so I think it was refreshing, especially because yes, it's part and parcel of being a head coach or a manager of a big football club, big institution like Liverpool. But at the end of the day, as Arne has been on record countless occasions saying he's not in charge of transfers. The person that is Richard Hughes, and yeah, he's having to bat away comments every single week when it's above his board really, and it's not in his remit to obviously deal with transfers. He gets the final say, as he said already this week in the interviews. he gets the final go ahead in terms of if he likes a player, he'll say yes, I'll go for that player. But yeah, chat. I was very happy in terms of bit of clarification as well, and it was a bit of a message from the football club in relation to the vision for the end of the season as well. Hughes and obviously Mike Gordon remonstrating in terms of it's the long term thinking of Liverpool. Of course, Jurgen Klopp got 8-10 years at the football club, and he was allowed to build and build, and hopefully that is the case for Arne Slot as well. I know I said after the Forest game, I did feel that Arne, certainly the pressure would have been on him after the Forest game. It has been, the pressure has been turned up on many of occasions this season, but as Arne is still a young manager, and as we found last season in the Champions League against Paris Saint-Germain, he's still learning a lot. But as long as he's learning from the difficult challenges that he's faced in the Premier League this season and in Europe, as long as he's learning and it's making him a better head coach, then sound. But football's a very funny old game, really, isn't it, Reds? A lot can change over the space of a week-to-week basis as well in relation. But as long as we are seeing a much improved, better performance come what the end of the season, and if we can win the Champions League, certainly Arne Slot will be going absolutely nowhere. Pretty sure he might get a newer contract extension as well if he was to win the Champions League. Already won the league last year, so he deserves the time. And I think Virgil van Dijk said really well in his if you go in the game or you've read the pre-match programme notes as well, Virgil spoke about the time that Arne Slot deserves for what he done last season. He deserves, in Virgil's own words, time to rectify and change it up and improve. And he certainly will get that, and that's certainly what he deserves after what he done last season, and obviously a lot of the challenges that has been thrown upon all the players and the football club and everything. Really, it's been a very difficult season for a lot of factors, as we all know. But yeah, and the main thing is we can start. One of the biggest points as well for me is keeping players fit. I think we mentioned obviously Liverpool's backline this season. So frustrating. And that's where I do feel a lot of Liverpool's challenges have arisen. Is obviously the inconsistent nature of obviously your fullbacks, both fullbacks, left and right as well, and even Alisson Becker behind Virgil and Konate. I do think both of those lads, Konate and Van Dijk, have certainly suffered in relation to not having a steady back line. A bit similar with Manchester City this season. Obviously Diaz and many other players have been in and out and injured as well. So it's having a bit of consistency certainly will help Liverpool, and hopefully it looks like if Liverpool can get to at least the quarterfinals, I think I've seen sort of stats that hopefully, I think some people were saying that Isaac hopefully should be back by then. Fingers crossed, touch wood, as long as he doesn't pick up a sustained re-injury again. But yeah, it's there's a lot of positives to come out of this season in relation to. And I think for me the biggest one, and for a lot of used Reds, is certainly the combination play and the quality that we've seen. Milos is getting there. It's taken him a couple of weeks, and let's not forget as well though, Reds, Andy Robbo. Obviously, once he got the opportunity, Robbo, it took him a couple of months to get into full flow in his Liverpool career, and then he never looked back. Obviously, Robbo coming to it looks like the end of his Liverpool career, but you know what Andy's going to give you and provide you. He's going to leave absolutely everything on the football pitch and do everything for his teammates in this club as well. And Ivan Milos, as he said in countless interviews, he's learning every single day, and as long as Robbo's still in the building, you should be studying him every single week in training and every single day really, and just seeing and just asking him a load of questions, bombarding him, annoy him as much as you can. Whilst you got a player that quality in the vicinity of your of one of the best left backs in Premier League era as well. So yeah, sadly the only disappointing thing is Robbo, like the majority of the prime Liverpool Jurgen Klopp years as well, and even last year, that's like Salah, Alisson, Van Dijk, Virgil, Robbo. they all should have been sitting here for about 4, 5, 6. Well, they would have if it wasn't for Manchester City doing, their stuff anyway. But hopefully we get a bit of an answer come at the end of the season to that as well. But it isn't to be. But chat, plenty to get stuck into as well, Reds. Let's get to all your comments as well. Hiccup there, sorry, chat, got the hiccups. This goes on 4-0. Sort of believing we can win Champions League as well. Fingers crossed, mate. Yeah, the confidence though, Reds. I think even when we've watched, if we are to get a result today, hopefully we've got to go in confident, Reds. At the end of the day, what's the point of being a supporter? You've got to be confident, and certainly when you watch my watch-alongs, very deluded from me. I do think we'll win, when some weeks we're not playing the greatest. But yeah, the lads have already showed on countless occasions this season. Obviously in the good positive moments, the games against Real Madrid, the games against Arsenal as well. It's fascinating when opposite analysts as well on big sports channels as well. It's mainly the ones not in England as well. They go, no team stopped Arsenal from scoring. And gone, did Liverpool play cricket or something? We played them at Anfield, we stopped them from scoring. We stopped them from scoring at the Emirates as well. It's come on, lads. We know Liverpool have been very inconsistent, but at least give us some credit when we keep a clean sheet against Arsenal. That's probably one of the most frustrating things as a sport, as all of us, when we keep clean sheets against Arsenal, who are absolute Stoke FC. That was seen this week. Is it Southern Stoke or whatever? Which I found absolutely fascinating, really. But it's bang on. But yeah, if they win the league, then congratulations to them as well. They should, but if they don't, then wow. Yeah, there'll be no other way. Liverpool will come back into that as well next season. So Arsenal, if they don't win it, I think Arteta needs to. Personally, I do think he needs to leave, because if he doesn't win a league this year when he's got such a big opportunity, yeah, not this. And all the money, no one, Arteta, he spent so much money. I think he spent like $1 billion as well as a manager, which is mad. And he's only got a couple of FA Cups to show for it. He might have a Premier League, and fair play to the fella anyway. But yeah, he needs to win the season. So, but at this stop, yeah, 4-0, hopefully. Yeah, we'll be in the Champions League this season, mate. As I said before, I do think, chat, do you expect Villa to drop away? I do, personally. But if they do, we've got to be there. Be there. Arna doesn't even have to do a team talk today. He knows what the lads know. The job in hand, knows the task in hand. Got to do absolutely everything today. Anfield, chat, if you're going, enjoy it. It's going to be a tremendous atmosphere, as it always is against Manchester City in the big games anyway. Yeah, just make it a difficult atmosphere. And I know I've seen Arsenal fans going, obviously, hopefully Liverpool win. But yeah, no, Arsenal, don't worry, we need to win. We're hoping to win as well. And anyone hoping that Liverpool drop points and lose, then, especially if the Liverpool fans, they aren't Liverpool fans. They're just trying to just get a bit of engagement, really. It's nonsense, really, in all honesty. But yeah, you want to see even Liverpool, as we say on the watch-alongs. For me, Liverpool playing five-a-side. I want Liverpool to win a five-a-side, whatever. Just get a win. Yeah. Double goalkeeper in the bench or subs are so limited. Yeah, it's never know unless do a Benfica. Let's go. 2 minutes left on the clock. Lob Woodman up front anyway, as they did in the but it's one of them, mate. We went through a couple of the injuries. A lot of the injuries really for Liverpool were just very frustrating. But if we do go into next season and we do sustain a lot of injuries, that's why it's just so important for Arne and just the players themselves as well, just having proper quality and depth, really. No disrespect to the lads that are on the peripheral, but ideally, in an ideal scenario, you're sending Rio Ingamua out on loan, getting him, and not just sending them to a bottom side, championship side. actually send them out to a Coventry if they're still in the Championship next season, a top team that is competing for like the top honours really in relation to maybe like the Championship or even like a top side in the Bundesliga. That's vying for the Champions League spot as long as he's getting game time next season. So an ideal world, you've got another winger on the bench or a forward for Liverpool next season. You look at the injuries. Bradley, 2 right backs injured. Frimpong, Bradley, Leone next season. Depends. Hopefully, if it comes back from that cruciate ligament injury, that will certainly. It won't just take him the length of the recovery. It's going to take him a lot more longer, isn't it, for him to get back up to full fitness. But when he gets back up to full fitness, Liverpool have certainly got one of the best young up-and-coming centre-halves in European football. So, there's obviously Isaac we've mentioned. So, there's plenty of room in the summer window. Obviously, we've already brought one in. What did I put my answers on? In relation to Jeremy Jacquet as well. So, you'd expect him to come into the starting 11 next season, depending on whatever happens with Ibu Konate. But, chat, I look at that, and there's been obviously the rumours with Curtis Jones possibly going to the Serie A as well. I do look at that, and I'd look at that bench. Oh yeah, there we go. I tell you, I love chat. I'm pretty sure you all do as well. Obviously not non-Liverpool fans, certainly probably just always go, it's another version of Liverpool TV anyway, but it's not our fault that we've got so many quality pundits and world-class presenters as well, dominating the media scene in relation to the media royalty that we have as well, and certainly when your legends are winning trophies as well, it's tremendous. But I look at that, but just Daniel Sturridge, a breath of fresh air really in relation to what he's doing in the punditry game as well. His personality's cracking, in it. It's great. But in terms of when he analyses a game, chat, I think he's certainly one of the best out there in terms of breaking down attacking plays, fundamentally, of course. But I think Aidan Manure as well, you know me, chat, I've mentioned him a couple of times, but he's certainly one of the best media journalists or presenters, pundits, in terms of how he analyses games of football as well. Give him a listen if you haven't already listened to him anyway, but refreshing to see. And looks like on the warm-up we are 20 minutes away from kick-off as well, though, chat. And Daniel Sturridge got a big old coat on anyway. Certainly wouldn't see me wearing that anyway. I won't be able to style it off anyway. Certainly. Coat will be bigger than me anyway. But you're looking at obviously Semenyo's record in recent times since he's come to Manchester City as well. Goals against Exeter, goals against Newcastle as well, a goal against Spurs. So he's impacted his Manchester City career already. Obviously a goal against Wolves. So he's really impacted City. But I think any side, even if it was a Liverpool that he turned up at, but any side that he would have went to, he would have certainly made that desired impact that they desperately needed as well. Obviously, looking down that right-hand side, I always go back to Riyad Mahrez. Sadly, he played for Manchester City and he was absolutely instrumental, and of course for Leicester in terms of what he used to do and what he'd done for Leicester in terms of him and Vardy and that Leicester side. But Riyad Mahrez used to cast fear into many opposition teams as well, and certainly Semenyo he's got big shoes to fill anyway in relation to Mahrez. You look at the talented wingers City have had over the last 10-year period in the Premier League, and obviously you think of Bernardo Silva, even though Bernardo was an attacker midfielder but could facilitate down the wings if needs be as well. Very multifunctional of a midfielder anyway. But Semenyo, sadly, he will drastically improve them as a forward line as well. Massive improvements in respect to the Brazilian lad as well. Savinho, obviously, you look at all their signings, it's always 40-50 million pounds. That's what we're competing with. Obviously, with Arsenal, you look and you analyse, and they are the team. Hopefully, well, they will be if they win the league this season. they will be the team to beat. But you'd always look, and that's why it's very frustrating sometimes when you do look at City improving season after season after season. That's how you become a consistent football club as well. We're not expecting Liverpool to go out and buy 10 signs every single window. But in terms of improving that peripheral players on the peripheral as well, obviously, yeah. So and dealing with our injuries better as well, promoting the youth players as well. Obviously we know Liverpool, in the window just gone, we brought a load of under 21 footballers as well. The lad from Austria, you've got his name anyway, but very highly regarded, and a couple of the other players, and obviously we mentioned the French lad that we just brought in for next season, Jack as well. So yeah, I've completely butchered that, haven't I? Apologies, Chaz. But yeah, it's Jack A. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, it's big. Wow. Sorry there, Chaz. Just seeing, yeah. So Pep's managerial career at Anfield, as I mentioned at the top of the show, only one win, and that come in 2021 February time as well. So Liverpool have, historically, let's hopefully that run does continue at Anfield, and we're not sat here post full time anyway with just a point. We need 3 points. I think a draw doesn't do much. Well, certainly doesn't do much for either side really. And the winners will be the players like Chelsea, United's, and certainly Arsenal will be sitting at home celebrating certainly. But yeah, just got to be just to kick on really, chat. Because you look at like the Liverpool's bench this afternoon as well. We got Trainioni, obviously you got Endo, you got Chiesa, you got Rio Ingemoa, a lot of young players there, chat. And fair enough if Arne Slot was giving those lads an opportunity. But given how much of a crucial period it is, not just for the football club, but for Arne Slot as well, like the scrutiny that he was always under scrutiny since he come into Liverpool. Any manager that is managing Liverpool knows the pressures. Arne does know himself as well, so he understands why he's not being given a lot of the younger players a big opportunity, because he needs to win games of football. So you just look at the bench, a lot of young players for Liverpool, and that's where going into the end of this season, Liverpool need to just start padding the side out with a lot more experience, in all honesty, for me. But it's obviously generating money is very important for Liverpool, and if we do bring in a whole chunk of money, obviously we did, what was it, we brought in 300 million. All the rivals go, oh yeah, you spent 400 million, but yeah, let's not forget the money we brought in. So we've still got a big load of pocket money to spend in a transfer window for Liverpool when it opens in the summer as well. So yeah, because City will certainly not sit on their hands, and certainly Arsenal won't be sitting on their hands as well. But I just find it mad that you look at Arsenal, you look at Liverpool in the pomp. You had Liverpool with Salah, Mane, Bobby Firmino as well. Obviously Manchester City with their great sides. Looking at Aguero, you're looking at David Silva, you mentioned as well. We mentioned Mahrez, Erling Haaland, Alvarez as well at the time. So, and you look at Arsenal. I still look at Arsenal and go, they don't have that many goals in them. They do from the centre backs, of course, because they love a set piece and all that. But in terms of Arsenal, for me personally, when I analysed Arsenal, if they can, we all thought, Gyökeres was going to be getting those plenty of goals anyway. But if Arsenal want to be continuing to win league titles and be very consistent at the very, very top, and not just the Premier League, but the Champions League as well, defences, of course, win your league titles, but it's having that right balance. And Liverpool certainly going into next season, getting the best out of Ekitike. We're currently doing that really well this season. Long may that continue. But Arsenal for me, chat. I don't know how you feel with that. Yeah, I think the remit for Liverpool and City next season, at the end of this year, will be spend a lot of money and bring in a lot of world-class footballers as well. But you know what? A lot of players will want to be playing with the likes of Florian Wirtz. Salah, if he's still here at the end of it, he's still got a year left on his contract. Obviously Virgil van Dijk as well, but I think it's important, as I mentioned on the Daily Red. If you haven't seen that, go and check it out as well. They'd mentioned pretty sure Dave and Trev and Dr. Bart and all the lads on Anfield Index will be analysing the contracts over the next year or so in terms of breaking down, because when you look at it, there's a lot of work to do for Liverpool in terms of getting a couple of the main lads nailed down to a new contract, because it's not this season, but it's the season after, where there's about 5 or 6 big senior players potentially, not potentially, are running down their contracts. So Richard Hughes, he gets paid a lot, but he's going to be a very, very busy fella, not just this season, but yeah. But I think a lot of that has been left. Obviously, the years prior, Liverpool need to stop letting players' contracts run down to the last year, and then playing a bit of bluff, really, for a lot of these players going. At the end of the day, when you've got other big institutions like Real Madrid, Paris Saint-Germain's going, yeah, lads, there's a load of money for a signing on bonus if you join on a free. Footballers are only human, like all of us. It's crazy money. But yeah, get Ibu signed to a new deal as well, Reds. But chat, we are fastly approaching kickoff. 12 minutes away as well, and yeah, looking forward to it. Reds, get your score predictions in. I'm gonna go. You're not gonna like this, chat, but I'm gonna go 4-3 to Liverpool. There's gonna be a lot. I do think there's gonna be plenty of goals. You might go, what? It's gonna be one of those days, I reckon, chat. There's gonna be poor defending across the board from both sides. But as we've all seen from both of these teams, especially watching Liverpool this season, both teams have been an absolute mess on many of occasions at the back, but both sides do like to score a lot of goals and like to create a lot of big moments as well. So I do think there'll be a lot of poor defending as well, but if Liverpool can just control the game, and certainly that's the biggest aspect for every club when you come up against Manchester City. You need to control games, because if we don't, and certainly City have got the players, as we've already seen, down the years to really punish this Liverpool side. And you look at some of the results that we've had against Leeds, games against Sunderland as well, and even teams that have come to Anfield and really frustrated us, and got points at Anfield this season. But City are a team that like to play in the front foot. They like to try and control the game of football. They're not going to do what Sunderland and Leeds done, sit behind the ball. So it's going to be one of them. But yeah, Webb has gone 2-1. Yeah, hopefully, mate. 2-1. A win, that's all we want, chat. Keeping Erling Haaland quiet as well, but it's going to be a very difficult game, chat. But one that we're certainly looking forward to anyway. This looks like something off Austin Powers as well, doesn't it, chat? Well, yeah. There we go. I'll sit down. There we go. Sit down. Probably need it. We're scoring about 6 or 7 goals anyway. But big up there, Steve. And I'm in the... Oh, yeah. Steve, 2-1. Yeah. Chat, get your score predictions in the comment section below. We'll quickly go through the starting 11s for both sides as well. 10 minutes away from kickoff. Right, so Steve. So in terms of, if anyone just tuning in first time this afternoon, make sure you do drop a like on the video as well. Obviously, chock-a-block with shows this afternoon. After the full-time whistle here on Matchday Live, we'll have obviously the Gags Tandem show following the full-time whistle. I'll be joining Gags to hopefully break down a big win for Liverpool. Fingers crossed. Obviously Gags will be with me on the Gags Tandem show anyway. Or I'll be with him anyway after. That'll be half 6. That'll be live anyway. And obviously you got the post-match Raw later as well. Obviously Dave and Trevor and the lads breaking down, analysing the game. So fingers crossed. Mark's gone. It's one of them, mate. Good drink. Big up there, Mark. Gone with one. He wants a 2-1. But I'll be happy with a 1-1. Depending on how Liverpool play as well. Yeah, it's 100% there, Mark. Hopefully Liverpool do get the 3 points, but I think for Rovers, it's this game down the years as well. If we're not on it, and we've seen, but certainly if City have had games like Liverpool this season, hence why they're like the amount of points that they are behind Arsenal as well. They've been off it. So hopefully we catch City on a bad day and we're on a good day as well. So, but if we're not on it today, chat, we could get battered if we're not on it really. So it's got to be focused, ready as well. Kwame as well has gone with 2-1, 100% there, buds. As well, fingers crossed. Everyone's going with a 2-1. I've gone with a 4-3, chat. Yes, 4-3. But in terms of, we'll start with the visitors as well this afternoon. Donnarumma in goal. Matthias Nunes, Kosanov, Mark Gahey, Aiton Yuri, Rico O'Reilly, Rodri, Bernardo Silva, and the forward three for City this afternoon. From right to left, Semenyo, Haaland, and Marmoush as well for the visitors. And for the home side, Anfield, unchanged Reds as well. Alisson Becker, Dominic Szoboszlai, Canate, Virgil van Dijk, Milos Kerkez, Gravenberch, McAllister, Salah, Wirtz, Gakpo, and Hugo Ekitike as well, leading the line for Liverpool. So, in relation to Liverpool's bench, we've got Andy Robbo, Mamadashvili, Woodman, Ramsey, Curtis Jones, Trainioni, Endo, Chiesa, and Rio Ingemua as well. And obviously for City, you got Diaz, Gonzalez, Foden, Reinders, Cherky, Nathan Ake as well, and Rico Lewis, and James Trafford on the bench as well. You do feel for James Trafford, obviously come with the big expectations of being, obviously he's one of the best ball playing goalkeepers in European football. I do feel one of the biggest assets for the England under 21s, why they had some great success, very good on penalties. But yeah, I haven't even mentioned Donnarumma this season, chat, but I think he's such a good goalkeeper. It's annoying, chat, that he's in between the sticks for Manchester City as well, and he's still only 26 as well. Obviously broke onto the scene, was it AC Milan? AC Milan, as we all know, but I think we remember as well, he was offered the captaincy at such a young age, Donnarumma, but he decided to go to obviously Paris Saint-Germain for Paris Saint-Germain probably offered him so much, really, didn't he? And he's probably getting paid very well, certainly in Manchester City. But yeah, Courtois, Alisson, and Donnarumma for me, three best goalkeepers in European football at this moment in time. I know Arsenal fans are going, Raya? No. David Raya? No. He's a good goalie, don't get me wrong, but Donnarumma, Alisson, and Thibaut Courtois, those three are on their own, really, in the top three of goalkeepers at the minute. And obviously, when you're speaking about prime Manuel Neuer as well, he's certainly up there. But obviously, Manuel Neuer, sadly, at the moment in time, not performing to the greatest of standards, really. Even though they are like top of the Bundesliga as well, but so chance and the players are in the tunnel, and we are fastly approaching kick-off. 5 minutes away. Chat. 3-1. Big up there, Tilshin. How are we, mates? Good to see you in the comments, bud. 3-1 for you, bud. Yeah, just win, Reds, innit? Win. I tell you what. Oh, I love that jacket as well. It's a little message on the jacket there, chat. The Liverpool walkout jackets today, just below the Adidas logo. It's got Forever 20 as well. Lovely little touch that from Liverpool. Never walk alone, Diogo. Obviously, the jackets today aren't as pink as they were, was it last week at Anfield? We had like the pink jackets. I tell you, we've got some very nice clobber, some nice gear anyway. Liverpool in terms of the retail department do a fantastic job. But yeah, I think everyone was ranting and raving, and rightly so, about. I don't know if you've seen the interview with Gary Neville chap, but the Virgil van Dijk was it the red top, tracky top. That was everyone was loving that on social media, and certainly that if everyone's buying that anyway, that will certainly fund a couple more signings for next season anyway. If everyone starts buying them anyway. But chat, players on the halfway line, that obviously doing the usual handshakes and the respect and everything as well. But Reds, fingers crossed we can win today. So yeah, it's very overcast at the minute as well. Chat, just looking out my window, it's going to be absolutely belting it down in Anfield very soon anyway. I only live 10 minutes away from the ground as well. So yeah, it's going to be absolutely chucking it down of rain. And that will probably help both sides in terms of using that ball, rotating it around the pitch very quickly. But yeah, it's another week of just watching Hugo Ekitike football with Florian Wirtz behind him as well. Come on, chat. Hopefully a Hugo hat-trick or something today. But these are the moments why you buy those big players, isn't it, chat? And this is what the big players live for. Especially Salah as well. Scored some absolutely phenomenal goals at Anfield against Manchester City. But Florian Wirtz, he's bought for these big moments. He's bought for Champions League finals to help you win the big moments, big games, and be the decisive decision maker in that side as well. So, but yeah, looks like City might be playing a 4-1-4-1 with Rodri, and then obviously Marmoush O'Reilly. Looks like he'd be playing in midfield today. But yeah, very, very cautious, as I said 20 minutes ago, chat, as well. Bit of a weird selection by Pep Guardiola. He's certainly not gone as attacking as he possibly could have. But still, there's a lot of quality in that side. Big up there, but yeah. Great picture, though. But yeah, I think the players on the halfway line, the minute chat. But chat, if you are new to Anfield Index, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Obviously, head over to Anfield Index to find out even more about Liverpool as well. All things Liverpool. Over 75 free podcasts a month with over 600 plus articles a month. So, obviously, if you love your articles, get involved in AnfieldIndex.com as well. Follow us all on the social media channels. Just search Anfield Index on all your registered social media platforms as well. I mean, obviously, when the lives do stop on a week-to-week basis, there's plenty of content to get stuck into. Head over to It Was Always Liverpool, Anfield Index Substack as well. All the links can be found in the description below. And chat, are you ready to rumble? Ready, as we are approaching kickoff. Oh. So chat, if you are watching, you want to sync up your clock as well, you can do that just there. So, chat, Marmoush is standing over the kickoff here. And we are underway here. Come on, Liverpool! Liverpool attacking the Annie Road end in the first half. City attacking the Kop. I'm on the Reds. Florian Wirtz. Closing down really well there, Hugo. Well done, lad. Huge game, chat. Oh, you're banned. Big up there, Storm. How are we, bud? Good evening. Go on, Ebu, deal with him. Moose closing down Ebu. Done really well there. Well done. Standing him up there. Allison all the way back. Ball into the middle of the pitch. Headed clear by Liverpool. It's fell kindly. Very lucky there. Bernardo. He's found Haaland inside the penalty area. Well done, Milos. It's done so well there to just... That was a tap in for Erling Haaland. And well done, Milos. Tell you what, Haaland had the better of Milos on that occasion, but he fought back really well. I tell you, he was absolutely on it there. Milos reacted really well. And the first opportunity for that Manchester City side anyway. Big up there, Tobias. He's still got a long way to go, mate. For Flo. He's done really well this season. He can certainly improve, and he will do, mate. Wait 1 second there, Chas. But big up there, Storm. Hope you're well, mate. So yeah, now after as I said last week, there's still levels to go to his game, mate, and that is the most promising thing, really. We all know Flo's quality, but Tobias, yeah, I think he's only in first or second gear, really. There's about 3, 4, 5 gears still left to go in terms of Flo, in terms of getting him back to his best quality, really. But chat, yeah, Tobias, have you been made up with the performances? I think we all have as Liverpool fans, but yeah, there's still levels for Flo to reach, and obviously it's only his first season in red, and yeah, he's going to get even better when he gets used to his teammates, and especially playing more with Hugo Ekitike as well. But chat, make sure you do drop a like and a share and subscribe as well if you are new to Anfield Index. And we're just tuning in for the first time this evening as well, chat. In the first opening 2 minutes, Erling Haaland was through on goal. Bernardo Silva did find him with a lovely fine through ball, but Milos Kerkez was absolutely very, very alert. Oh, bit of a weird ball, that. Was that out? Kosanov just about kept that in. Fair play. But as we said, this City backline can get got at, chat. Closing them down. Hugo Ekitike, he's kept it in. Oh, unlucky there. Is that going to go for a corner? Hugo Ekitike, it was a lovely ball into the penalty box, but just evading the Liverpool attackers. Very open from both sides in the opening passages of play. Virgil reading that well. So open at the minute for both sides. Semenyo on the edge of the box. Oh, it's ended up in my back garden, that. Over the bar. Well, certainly, Arne Slot and Pep Guardiola, from a defensive structural point of view, won't be best too pleased of how much of a basketball game it's been in the opening 5 minutes. As a neutral, be watching at home, you'll be made up, but yeah, he done well there, Mr. He come out very quickly, closing down the angle. Oh, I'll tell you, Milos, I think he's off. Oh, I just couldn't keep his run there. Hugo Ekitike. I'll tell you what, Liverpool's star man so far in the opening 5 minutes. That's going to be a foul on Dom there, referee. Thank you very much, ref. Has been Milos Kerkez. He's been absolutely phenomenal in the opening 5 minutes. Sorry, chat's making me notes of the I'm going to do the show with gags anyway. But opening 6 minutes on the game so far, Reds. Very open. either side. Big opportunities. But I think for a Liverpool point of view, just need to try and get a bit more control in the game. Get V8 on the ball. Obviously, Alexis McAllister just telling his teammates just push up a bit more higher if he possibly can. He's got to be careful of that ball over the top anyway. Liverpool, so far, touch wood, the press has been sound. Long ball to Manchester City. That's going to be a foul on Ibu Kanate as well. Fair play. He did foul Ibu there, Marmouche. He was ranting and raving at the referee, but it's the right decision. Virgil, ball to find Ibu. Come on, Moats, come a bit more closer. Got the ball there, Grav. Well done. Well done. There's a bit of space down Manchester City's left-hand side. If we can get it down here. Dominic Szoboszlai. Flow, ball over the top. It's going to be a quick throw-in. Quick throw-in it is. Hugo Ekitike. Oh, unlucky there. I'll tell you what. The Liverpool multi-ball system in full flow there. Oh, he's been caught on that Gravenberch. Manchester City going down the left-hand side here now. Oh, it's a heavy touch by Marmouche. Just allowed Liverpool to get back into our shape. Thankfully. It was a good reaction to getting back into shape defensively. Yeah. Yeah. There's a free kick for City. 35 yards from goal here now. Can I say just a bit rash there. Very reactive. Very reactive. But similar position in which Dom did score against Arsenal, Chas. Will be an in-swinger in respect to Bernardo. An in-swinger into the penalty box. City haven't quite gotten a... Remember him? Was it still on Petrov? Or in Alano? Like we played for City back in the day. Used to absolutely wallop them, didn't he? City. Bernardo ball into the box. That's a free header for Kosanov. Tell you what a big opportunity that was. You got a bit of space in the penalty box there. Who's picking him up? You got ahead of Virgil van Dijk. Yeah, I think it was Gravenberch that was meant to be picking up the centre half. But he got ahead. Well, to keep that in. 8 Yuri. Well done there, Dom. Got a foul. 35 yards from goal here. Free kick opportunity for Liverpool. Would expect us to whip that ball in. Get Van Dijk, get Ibu into the penalty box. Pick up there, Trev. How are we, lad? Hope you're well, mate. Yeah, just set pieces for both sides, mate, isn't it? Sadly, it's the way the Premier League's going. Hopefully we do see a bit of a resurgence in respect to actually proper football being played in the Prem. Ball into the box. Salah's won the flick on at the front post. Don't remember, he's punched that. Not the greatest of punches, but it's just about done the job. Kirkes done well to keep that in, get it forward. Couldn't quite keep it in there, flow. As a defender, you never let that bounce, do you? But on that occasion, Milos let it bounce first, but thankfully he got that second transition. Chat, do drop a like on the video as well. Really helps out. Anfield Index. Helps it get out there to more Reds from around the world. And they're in here. Marmouche, 1v1 with Alisson. Oh, wow. He's dragged it wide. The flag did go up, but I'll tell you what, it's going to be tight, that. Let's have a little look. Ball in. Well, yeah, thankfully the flag would have been up, but Ali didn't know much of it, really. Comes off his line very quickly, narrowing down the angle. Yes, it was going to be offside, but Ali, in the build-up to that, really didn't expect that. But how are we, chat? How are we, Trev? How are we, Storm? How are we, Reds, as well? Anyone watching or tuning in? But just Liverpool's got to be very careful today, Reds. As we've seen on many of occasions this season, where Liverpool's high line Rico Lewis being one of City's best performers over the last couple of weeks as well. To get his first Champions League goal for City not too long ago. But as he seems to have got a bit more better control as we've passed like the 5th or 6th minute anyway. Well done, Flo. I tell you what, the work rate from... Unlucky there. Work rate from Flo has been absolutely tremendous so far today. Closing down really well. Just needs a bit more help from his teammates, and tell you what, if we can just get that right, just time it well, keep an eye on Donnarumma if he is off his line or whatnot. Oh, what a ball that is to find. Marmouche on the edge of the box. Rodri, edge of the box, deflection. It's going to be a corner, or does that come off a City player? Come off a City player there. Yeah, took a deflection off Ireland. But just on that occasion there, Marmouche was in behind Liverpool's midfield far too easily for my liking there, though, chat. It's what they do so well. Especially at Pep Guardiola's side, playing between the half spaces. Thought that was a City throw, but we take that. Yeah, they do, mate. Sadly. Semenyo has done well to get that past Milos. Early ball in. Alisson's collected that. Well done, lads. Yeah, we are, mate. We are. Need to get a bit more control. Oh, lovely little flick by Flo. Oh, Salah trying to play a little Trivella pass there. Just lacked the execution. I tell you what, I'm a bit concerned here though, chat. I don't know, I'm pretty sure you are as well. I know they haven't scored or whatnot, but City, the ability of them to get back onto our back line is far too easy. Go on, Mo. Chase them down. Done well there, Gakey. But just our midfields, Gravenberch and McAllister, as we said, evasive. He's in behind here again, Marmouche. It's an appeal for a penalty, no foul. Well done, Hugo. But it's just that shielding Liverpool's defenders anyway. Oh yeah, it's poor by Marmouche. It's really poor, that. It's really poor. You don't want to be seeing that on a football pitch. Get up. Get up. Especially player visibility. He's got the pace as well to get him behind Ibu. Yeah, checked and cleared. No foul. But yeah, at the minute, chat. City's Cesaro passes into the final third. 15 minutes in. 16 minutes. 1 to Liverpool. To Liverpool's 1 to City's 16. To 10, sorry. 1 to 10. City are leading that to pass into the final third. Which is a really poor start, in all honesty, for Liverpool. What a ball that is. Marmouche. And McAllister. I tell you what, Jack, we're in for a long day here. If we don't sort out that Mac is fuming at the players around him as well. Needs a bit of help from the lads up front, closing down. But it's all about shape, really. And City, the first corner of the day, attacking the cop end. Needs to be switched on here. Bit of a mismatch now. Gakey getting marked by Wirtz. Ball in. Oh, what a miss that is. Boss, like, oh, just got away with that just though, Reds, on that corner. And City have still got the second ball. They're getting absolutely everything. We're getting battered here, chat. We are getting absolutely battered first 17, 18 minutes. In terms of possession, that is, and just general game control. Obviously still 0-0, which is good. Yeah, big up there, Ivan. Yeah, obviously, I think chat, you've already mentioned that. You've concurred with what Ivan said there, mate. Just missing that energy in the midfield, mate. Just getting bypassed. And especially with City, they're three midfielders. They've got O'Reilly, they've got Rodri, and they've got the other fella as well. But you never know, Liverpool on the counter-attack. Yeah, big up there, mister. Sorry, but Sal's no pace, strength, giving the ball away every time. He's our weakest link. It's mad, isn't it, mate? But this season, that's going to be a foul. He's done well there, very well there to keep that in. 18 Yori. It's going to be a promising free kick for City. But yeah, it's mad, isn't it, mate? But at the end of the day, Salah, if he was 25, then sound great. But if it is the downward spiral of his... But at the end of the day, we all love him to bits as well, though, still. But as you said, Mr. in chat, the main thing is Liverpool are in the most greatest position in terms of winning games of football. Watch will say that, chat, and Salah probably get a goal or assist today. No. He always finds a way. So free kick here for City. Cop end. Ball in. Cleared by Gakpo as well. Go on, Mo. There we go. Tell you what, there's the speed. Tell you, what is it, referees with games against Manchester City just don't give fouls to Salah. Aye, yeah. You've had the break on some of them. Yeah, it's rough. Semenyo, chat. I think even when we've watched him all this season, when he played at Bournemouth as well, so good. Just play along you can play it across the forward line on the left, through the middle, on the right as well. But even in those like attacking areas and the central attacking areas, he can like even now he's just dropping into the midfield, dropping into little pockets of space. He's just so good at doing that, floating around the penalty area. And there's a lot of space here for City down the left hand side. Mark Gakey. City have got Liverpool pinned in their own penalty box at the minute, own half as well. Everyone's in. And this is something Liverpool don't have to typically do. And walk alone, Diogo. Oh, he's done well there. Ignori brushed past Dominic Szoboszlai. Haaland inside the penalty box. Marmoush wide. That took a deflection anyway. They're appealing for a corner. But again, far too easy. It's not Dom's fault. He's not a right back, but he's getting absolutely spun down that right-hand side there. You want him to sign a new contract, you certainly, in the discussions. You're not going to be telling them, yeah, by the way, lad, you're going to be playing right back again next season. As you have said, chat, bang on and hit the nail on the head, really, with relation to Dominic Szoboszlai. Just missing his energy in the middle. And his quality as well on the ball. Yeah, well, so are we, mate, as well, haven't we? Both teams, Liverpool and City, but thing is, they'll come again, City, just mainly due to the sheer magnitude of the money that they do spend every season. Yes, we've spent money as well, but we've just got to continue spending money until we've got an adequate quality of depth across all areas. Well done there, Dom. Surely got to be a foul there, referee. Foul on Hugo Ekitike there. In a book him now? Sound. Cheers. If you haven't already done so, chat, do drop a like on the video as well. Hit that subscribe button down below. You got obviously the post-match raw following the full-time whistle tonight, chat. That'll be getting recorded in the sound studio. If you are a pro member to Anfield Index, you'll be able to listen to that as the lads are recording that this evening, analysing the game, breaking down the big moments. Obviously, Dave and Trevor and the lads. Obviously, if you want to become an Anfield Index pro member, obviously, a little bit of a preview on the YouTube side as well, Reds. But in terms of listening to all the podcasts in their full entirety and getting a bigger catalogue of LFC content. Get back to that in a little seconds. Ball into the box. Haaland, thankfully, he was a bit more deeper for Liverpool's liking. Semenyo, it's going to be another corner. Tell you what, total absolute domination from City at the minute. Got to be very switched on. There's so many gaps opening up at the minute. Ibu getting dragged out there. Can't be doing that, bud. But yeah. Yeah, if it wasn't for Kirkers at the minute, Liverpool about 2-3-0 down. But yeah, sorry, chat. Head over to obviously become an Anfield Index Pro member. Obviously, £7.99 a month if you pay for the monthly fee. If you pay through the year, it's £59.99. Just comes in at just £4.99 a month. Just as little as a coffee anyway. Just opens up so many bigger catalogue of great LFC content. As well, sorry, the chat's ball to the far stick for City. And it's felt for Alisson Becker now. It's going to be a goal kick. As I said, chat, the heavens have opened. In relation to the rain. Absolutely bucking it down. It's a difficult watch, chat. Oh, get this. That fella in the opposition dugout there. Remember when Linda said, "I'm never gonna be assistant." That lasted. Oh, wide there from Salah's at the mid corner. Tell you what, first time Liverpool have had a bit of quality. Alexis McAllister, what a spot that is! A 20-yard ball straight through the heart of that City side. More of that, Macca, please, lads. Here we go, man. And just Salah just got a deflection on that anyway. But more of that quality of delivery when we've got the ball. That's what we've been missing all season, hasn't it? Just having those quality of deliveries into your forward, lads. Just bypassing opposition midfields. But a tremendous ball from Macca. Ball in. Van Dijk's going to keep that in, is he? Needs a bit of support. It's gone all the way. Van Dijk's on. Gravenberch, get the ball back in. So what's like? Do. It's going to be a throw into Manchester City. It's going to put on my notes, all City. 25 minutes in. Apart from that. 20. That should be a throw in there. So there's like one Gary Neville's agreeing with me. There we go. So yeah, it would be fantastic if we scored against a run of play, wouldn't it? Not too sure, Mark, in all honesty, mate. It's usually Dom, isn't it? Or Flo taking the taking the corners anyway, but obviously no, but we've seen that though this season, no chat. Salah tends to take the in-swingers, hasn't he? Especially this season. With a left boot. When it favours a left boot. Dom's taking this one, cornered in, Donnarumma. I tell you, Donnarumma just commands his box so well. Which is understandable because he's an absolute giant of a goalkeeper. Salah! Oh, it's just over the bar. And I'd say what Charles we've got to be careful of, really, and especially he's a very reactive goalkeeper. For as good as he is, sometimes like that moment there, if Salah just controlled that better and just had a better shot on target, he's completely missed that Donnarumma. He's punched it, but he's punched it straight into the path of Salah, with Donnarumma being 10-15 yards off his line. He was in a no man's land there, the Italian. I'd surely got to be a foul on Salah, referee. Oh, here we go. Another City game where Salah's getting absolutely nothing from the referees. Is that going to be a foul as well? Oh, behave, Rico Lewis. You just absolutely broke him. But finally, Liverpool grew into the game. We needed to, really. Couldn't allow City to have all that ball possession. But yeah. Yeah, we've played bad at the minute, mate, haven't we? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah. And certainly in terms of contract discussions, I know we mentioned with Dave, but that certainly will be on the agenda if Dom wants to sign a new deal anyway. It's going to be saying, actually going to be playing right back again, because we all know Dom's best qualities are going forward and defensively as well, in terms of the work rate he does on and off the ball. Oh, there's a City player off anyway. Don't you dare climb back onto the pitch. Play him, Gakpo! Oh, Gakpo! Just so much time and space there for Ekitike if you just picked him out. Oh, we were in. Well, we would have been. Cody Gakpo just tries to just dribble past even more players. Ekitike literally would have been 1v1 with Donnarumma. Just pass the ball, please. Oh, keeper. There we go. But it's just so frustrating, though, chat. When you can see, he's certainly getting shout by. He's certainly getting there. There's no way Ekitike is making that run and not shouting Gakpo. But Gakpo should be able to see that. Should have the vision ahead of him, really, and just scanning the pitch properly. Well done, Flo. Oh, that lovely ball. Ekitike. Inside the penalty box. Hugo Ekitike. Still got it. He's done well there, Gakey. It's a corner. Sorry to go very scouts there, chat. Well, that was an absolute joke. That is a corner. How was that not a corner, man? But again, Floody inverts. That's what Gakpo should have done before. Getting his head up and playing that ball through the middle of the pitch. McAllister. I think he's off there, Gakpo. Yeah, he's offside there. Come on. Pick up there, she. Yeah. You can hardly ever say a player's in his prime. Or is he 22 at the minute? Dominic Szoboszlai. He's got the prime years for most footballers are probably 26 to 28, 29, aren't they? So yeah, he's got a very long way to go, and that's the positive really for Liverpool. Just got to look after Dom, make sure he doesn't play too many minutes every season. Because you look at what Pedri's been doing at Barca. Wirtz needs a bit of help here. Let me get in a corner. Oh, he's cleared that Manchester City, but just a split second there, looked like Floody and Wirtz would have been in on goal. But the last 5-10 minutes anyway, the best moments have all come from getting Floody and Wirtz. No surprise really, him on the ball. Ali Bekala, what are you doing? Ali, what are you doing, lad? Don't be doing that when you got Haaland playing it out for a throw-in. Chat, if you are tuning in for the first time tonight, Eds, City for the first 26 minutes in this game. Haaland, shot on target. Too easy that. Again, you don't want to be getting Haaland in that position. But for any of the new viewers coming in, if you're coming in from work or whatnot, go on, Mo. Oh, Donnaruma's come out very quickly off his line. But yeah, City for the first opening 26 minutes of this game, absolutely controlling the game, really. Didn't have a lot of big chances, but in terms of just keeping Liverpool inside our own half, they were doing really well. But Liverpool, last 7-8 minutes, have kind of got into the game. We haven't created anything clear-cut as of yet, in terms of big chances. Like real big chances. Long searching ball by City. It's going to be a goal kick. But 34 minutes has absolutely flown by Reds very quickly. Thomas Tuchel on the stands. Yeah, and hopefully it goes. You just don't want it to. Not that it will get sour with Mo. It'll never get. Nah, anyway, because we all love him to bits. But if he is to go, hopefully it goes with like a great goodbye, or he gets a proper send off anyway. Because for the amount of goals he's done, for what he's done for this football club, and what we've done for him as well as a player, in terms of giving him the platform to be one of the world's greatest forwards year in, year out. But, so yeah, not many Mohamed Salahs out there anyway. But yeah, just as you said there, mister, we all love him. But if there is a period in time, if you need to drop him for the better of the team, then do it. Whoa. Oh, City's mind's really well there. Keeping him on sides. Yeah. Getting better, bud, isn't he? It's going to be intriguing, chat, in relation to. I think a lot of. I know I've said I think long term Liverpool will play with two forwards. Or it's going to be a mix of like an out and out forward and then play with two number 10s. I do think Liverpool will play with a 3-back eventually for the years to come anyway. 90 slots fuming. I'll tell you what, that fourth official's getting absolutely everything from Arnett, and he's got the ball. It's ridiculous. I understand why Arnett's in the air referee. Ibu completely won the ball. Yeah, all day, mate. Go on, Hugo, close him down. Bernardo, long searching ball, just getting that clear. Yeah. See what, the amount of offsides we've had from both teams today. Wow. It goes to show the quality of both lines in terms of the control. Stepping up really well. Yeah. But yeah, Hugo. Yeah, for long term, sorry, Chas. Long term, I do think Liverpool will go to a back three. I think it suits the players that we've got anyway. And then play with 2 full-backs in Kerkez or Frimpong. Or start in a back 4 and then transition to a back 3. Or whatnot. Because that's how you get the best out of Flo in that position that he played for Leverkusen. And for Hugo as well. So, push higher up the pitch. Oh, Rico Lewis has got in behind here too easy. He's unmarked there. Thankfully, Liverpool, from our point of view, wasn't picked out by his City teammates. Or at the minute, City, there's moments when you just watch City when they're in full flow, toying with opposition teams. It being far too easy, just passing through you like it's nothing. Like that, what a ball in that for Bernardo Silva. Marmouche on the edge of the box. Bernardo. Ibu. Crucial interception. Liverpool on the breakaway here now. Oh, it's been dispossessed there, Gakpo. Marmouche to find Haaland. Well done there, Dom. Cody, play it, please. He's found him. Oh, what a tackle that is by Matthias Nunes. What a tackle that is. Liverpool would have been in there. Down the right hand side. Crucial interception by the City defender. Matthias Nunes now on the byline of Liverpool's penalty area. Right hand side. Ball over the top. Bernardo Silva. Has Verdruz put that out for a goal? Corner. Where needs must anyway. But just even again on that occasion, Bernardo Silva getting found too easy, but frustrating, mate, isn't it? Very frustrating. I do miss, I think we all miss those counter-attacks from Jurgen Klopp's side with Sadio Mane, Firmino and Salah. Absolutely run through teams with me on the counter-attack. It's been a while since we've seen a quick counter-attack by this Liverpool side. We have had a couple this season, but I do miss it. Bernardo Silva. Down the right hand side. Close him down. 5 minutes left to go here, Eds. 40 minutes on the clock. Take your time. Little back heel there from Semenyo. Rodri. Go on, Liverpool counter. Oh, we give away the ball again. Haaland. Take your time, Reds, man. Oh, what are we doing? Grav. Give it back to Marmouche over the bar. Couple of yards over, but that ball was moving ridiculously mad there. And the Anfield crowd, from what I can hear anyway, just very tentative really, very nervous and very frustrated. which is understandable, but the rallying cry from Liverpool, Anfield, with Liverpool. That's a card. It's a card for Marmouche, please, referee. Thank you very much. It's a very good professional foul, but he needed to do that because Gravenberch done. First time Gravenberch's actually travelled with the ball this afternoon a good 20 yards. It's where you need him in those number 8 positions. But we know we need him defensively as well, considering how poor we've been this season. So he's just needing to do a bit of everything. Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be a difficult day, bud. Is that a penalty? Is that a penalty? Salah's gone down. Salah's gone down. It's going to be getting checked. Let's have a little look. And Salah's appealing with the referee, saying he was dragged down. The ball was flung to the far stick anyway. Ah, Bernardo, yeah. Yeah. I tell you what, he stopped Salah from getting that ball, you know, chat. Bernardo. Of course you wouldn't, Gary Neville. You wouldn't think that was a foul. No pen, chat. Are we just allowing those wrestling moves on a football pitch now, are we? Sound? Chat, that at least go to the monitor and check. Like, he's just being dragged there by Bernardo Silva. Ridiculous, Jess. Even Andy Robbo behind Danny Slots fuming. Yeah. 100% Mark. Go on, Flo. Well done. He's found Szoboszlai. Virgil's down, and that's not a good sign at all. That is literally the last thing we need. Virgil van Dijk going down. Let's have a little look on that replay. Yeah, I think it was just his ankle. Some force that with the big lad. Fall on you there, Haaland. Looks like he'll be okay, chat, thankfully. Liverpool haven't even had a shot on target in the first half. City have had 3 shots on target, but even still, City's shots on target have been from range. Chat, did you see that, Robbo? Robbo was absolutely laughing his head off there. Did you see that? I think Arnie might have spotted him as well. Go on, Hugo. Get your head up, lads. Ekatike. Kerkez. Lovely ball to find Ekatike. Can he keep it in? No. But, chat. 45 minutes gone. Liverpool no shots on target. 2 minutes added on, chat. Doing well to keep Haaland quiet so far. So good. Haaland's club and country, 40 goals. 40 games. A goal a game. Not too bad, that, is it? Oh, cozy, lads. What are you giving that away? So 2 minutes added on there, chat. Play the ball, Grav, please. Szoboszlai. Just needs a bit more higher trajectory on that. A long searching ball. Just Liverpool, with no Trent in the team. As we all know, Reds, just Liverpool. If it's not going to be Salah creating something, Liverpool or Dom. Liverpool even from defensive transitions very quickly. That's what Trent just used to do so well, wasn't it? Just a little 40-odd diagonal switch. Get you on the counter-attack very quickly. Two players down there. Semenyo on the edge of the box. Take your time there, Milos. There's still a Liverpool player down here. And we're not going to do this again, are we, lads? Are we honestly not going to do this again? We've not kicked out the ball when we've got one of our players down. We just don't learn, do we? I tell you what. Half time. I tell you what, chat, we were very fortunate not to get absolutely counter-attacked there, man. I think it was Dominic Szoboszlai was hobbling. Dom was literally on the floor for about 3 minutes. And we still had the ball in play. Crazy. But chat, how would you summarise that first opening 45 minutes for Liverpool? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can already imagine some of the words. Got to give it PG anyway. Not the greatest. A very frustrating half for Liverpool this afternoon at Anfield. A couple of occasions. We'll go through some of the main statistics, of course. Biggest one's the scoreline. Not the greatest anyway. In respect to Liverpool so far this afternoon. But Liverpool absolutely dominated for literally, I'd say 40 odd minutes anyway. Just looking at the momentum graph here, chat, and it's just all sky blue here. 61% possession to Liverpool's 39. Man City's XG. I'm very surprised with that, chat, in all honesty. A 1.17 XG to Liverpool's 0.14. 10 attempts for Manchester City to, of course, Liverpool's 3. 0 shots on target and 3 shots on target for Manchester City as well. Mad chat, in all honesty, just quickly looking at that. But yeah, it's not really good enough at all, chat. And as we said, I think for me personally, Reds is, and it's City. They are, when they play their best football, they are the best footballing side in the division in respect to how they can cut open teams on a good day. But there's been a couple of occasions when they've gone in behind Liverpool's backline far too easily. I think I can only have mentioned on my notes, the only chance Liverpool have had, well, it's not even a chance really, it's half a chance, was, remember that McAllister ball in the 26th minute when Maka played a lovely straightforward ball, not straightforward, it was a lovely defence splitting, took out the midfielder Cities, more of those quality of passes going forward. That's how you get past this Manchester City side. You've got to have a lot of confidence, you've got to have a lot of quality going forward as well. I think at the minute Liverpool have set up today not to get beat, which is mad. I know at the end of the day everyone, especially we keep on getting battered the way we are in terms of possession as well, in terms of chance creation, then sounds, but we need a win. A draw is not really good enough at this moment in time. We need to be coming into this game. We need a much better second half. But in terms of some of the counter-attacks Liverpool have had as well, a bit of a recurring theme that we've seen so far this season, keeping hold of the ball for far too long, when obviously, mainly not mentioned Gakpo as well. There was an opportunity, I think you remember, chat, if you watched the game, where Liverpool threw on, we're on the halfway line. All Cody Gakpo has to do is get his head up and play a 20-30 yard ball in behind Manchester City's back line. And Ekitike, with his quality and with his pace as well, would have got in behind there. But what does Grav not Gravenberch, Cody Gakpo do. He decides to try and beat another two players of City, and by that time he's been intercepted, and then City are on a counter-attack as well. So it's just a bit of a madness, really, in all honesty. But yeah, just not good enough at all, chat. A long battle in the second half, but Liverpool at the minute, and just on the end of that game as well, chat. What is it with our players not kicking out the ball when one of our players either is injured on the floor or there's a player waiting to come on as well? Like that game, was it the Fulham game or whatever game we had over the last couple of weeks as well, when Endo was waiting to come on for a good 3-4 minute period when we had the ball. We just don't half help ourselves on some moments as well, chat. But yeah, madness of an half so far. Big up there, Dave. It was blocked from that pen. I didn't even check there, Dave. Obviously, you haven't even mentioned the Salah. So just make my notes. But yeah, as Dave said there, it needs to go to Specsavers, the referee, like me, and I did. Got me a new pair of glasses anyway. But Dave or Chas, do you think that was a penalty? Would have been I felt it would have been harsh. At the time, I do still feel it might have been a pen, but I don't. At the end of the day, come what the end of the 90th minute tonight, I don't want to be complaining about referees unless it's an absolute blatant stonewaller. That penalty, bit of a 50-50. Like, it's not a bang on penalty. I don't feel. It's just one of them, really. I'm looking at the Haaland chances. I tell you what, chat. Liverpool's performer so far at the first half is, of course, Alisson Becker and Milos Kerkez as well. If it wasn't for Ali and it wasn't for Milos as well there, chat, Liverpool would have been at least 2-3-0 down anyway. But yeah, it was the opening 2 minutes of that game when Kerkez had to intercept that. Just looking at another Manchester City chance as well. Haaland, shot on target, left-hand side of the penalty box as well. You only need to give Haaland half an inch and he'll probably score a hat-trick. So you don't need to give him much time. But for our liking, he's had far too much time and space on the box there on that occasion. But Liverpool's inability just to string 2-3 passes together is very, very evident tonight. But it is Man City. But even still, that's who we're competing for. Well, we're meant to be competing with this season, but next season, especially if we do meet City in the Champions League knockout stages as well. On the lead up to where, but yeah, at the minute, just really poor, really, really poor. But even still, though, chat, when you look at Liverpool's bench, not got many options, have we? That's all. But it's going to be a game of just small margins today, Deds, I do think. I know I went for it anyway, but that was just due to how poor I've seen this defence play on many of occasions, both sides really. Big up there, Mateus. Evening, bud. Yeah, 1 million. Yeah, there we go, bud. Tilsheen, poor game to watch. Not sure why there's been moments as well. Yeah, it's a bit of a mad one, isn't it, mate? In all honesty. Oh, that's not a good thing, is it, mate? Tilsheen, that's what I was saying at the end of that first half, mate. Some madness. We need to. I tell you what, if that's the Champions League semi-final and Liverpool have got a man down and we're getting counter-attacked by Barca or something, or whatever, like, put the ball out of play, man, and let Dom get like the medical treatment if needs be anyway. But hopefully Tilsheen, that's not another injury. That right back spot has been absolutely cursed this season, isn't it? Frimpong out, Gomez has been out. Szoboszlai, if he is injured for the second half, he'll be out. Bradley as well. Just stop playing with right backs and just go for a free back. It's a bit of a madness. So hopefully Toshin, that's nothing too majored anyway. But at the end of the day, don't want to be risking Dom, do we? In all honesty, just bring on. Like, what's the whole point of having Ramsey in the team, by the way, chat? Like, yes, he might not be on the level of Frimpong or like Liverpool's fullbacks, but at the end of the day, he's a more recognised right back, and if he's the more natural right back. What's the whole point of naming them on the bench if they're not going to be getting an opportunity as well? I know it's a big environment, it's a big game to come into, but at the end of the day, if we keep on getting injuries, eventually Ramsey might, by the looks of it, he'll have to start playing games of football. Like, if you've got him on the bench, and I tell you, like, but you know what he'll do? He'll bring on Curtis Jones and playing right back, won't he? When we need desperately Curtis Jones in the middle of the pitch to try and get us a bit more better control in the match. But yeah, it's one of them chats, isn't it? I'd personally, I don't know, would you make any changes, chat? As we know, I personally would bring in Jones, put him in the midfield, take Gakpo off, and then get that extra man in the midfield as well. For the Liverpool side, I do think it's because that extra man in the midfield that Manchester City have got anyway, in relation to obviously playing their three midfielders, Rico Lewis, Bernardo, and obviously Rodri as well. Like, they've done really well. Liverpool obviously playing with the two number sixes, of course. You've got Floody and Wirtz a bit more ahead, a bit more advanced as well. But yeah, certainly second half. But end of the day, you look at Liverpool's bench, not just for tonight, but going forward, it does look a bit mad, in all honesty. But it's going to be a very long season, chat. And certainly Dominic Szoboszlai getting injured probably just even makes the season even more difficult as well. Because let's not forget, we've got was it Brighton on the horizon as well. So let's have a quick look into the fixtures. So in terms of Liverpool's fixtures, we've got City today, and then next week, well, in a couple of days' time, chat, on Wednesday night, we've got Sunderland. Chat, are you looking forward to that? Should be good. I tell you, that's going to be one of the most difficult games of the season. Chat, in all honesty, they have been a revelation. As I expected them to do really well. I think their signings in midfield, Granit Xhaka, and the new lads as well, really big, physical, can run for absolute miles as well. Mukiele signing, Gertrude as well. Just made some very, very clever signings when they've come into the Premier League, and they've adapted really well. And especially if you want to stay in the Premier League, your home form's got to be tremendous. And yeah, I think they're currently unbeaten at home in the Premier League, so it's a big credit to them. So that's going to be a difficult one. And then we've got Long Ball Central on the 22nd of February. Nottingham Forest, who have been absolutely dire for the... They've been so poor. But you know what? Just that Forest side are turning into prime Atletico Madrid, mate, next week. It'll be an absolute nightmare, really, on the 22nd. So yeah, that's a week and a half away anyway, but I don't really want to be thinking about that anyway. So yeah, you got Sunderland away, Liverpool away, 2 back-to-back away games in Sunderland and Forest, not easy, and the home game against West Ham. Then you got Wolves away, that will be a difficult game, but mainly due to the fact of Liverpool making games far more difficult than they are. And then we've got Tottenham at home at Anfield. So, tell you what, chat, the games are very quickly concluding, and then when you throw in the Champions League football as well, but that's what you live and breathe for, as a top footballer, being in the big moments, and hopefully Liverpool will have a lot more bigger games on the horizon this season. But still a lot to play for in the Premier League. What you don't want to be doing is seeing the likes of Chelsea and United continue to just keep on picking points up week after week. But yeah, yeah, it's going to be a difficult second half. Yeah, big up there, Dave. Very same old, very mediocre. I feel McAllister was set up too high, giving Gravenberch too much. Yeah, spot on there, mate, 100%. Yeah, we've all watched, Dave, you know, as well, but overs, just so much space, like. But it's like, and even today, and hopefully in the second half, we need to stop playing like. But that's what like Bernardo and Rodri, they love to just pick out the little pockets of space. I tell you what, chat. As soon as Cherky comes on for these, then that's when I think City will start to grow into the more of the game, because there's so much space for the likes of Cherky if he comes on in the second half to really exploit. And if you're a Man City analyst at half time, you'd just be picking up some of those clips really that City have got in, and then on a couple of occasions, just tell them, just play that final killer ball and put Liverpool to the sword. Yeah, true there, Matthias. It's going to take a big result second half though, chat. Liverpool, anything's possible, Reds. As long as we book up our ideas the second half. We're attacking the cop end. And we are underway for the second half here. That can't be right, chat. The commentator's just said City haven't scored in the second half in 2026. Liverpool, hold my beer. Yeah, that is some mad stat, that, innit? But so there you go, Liverpool. And as you said there, Matthias, their game against Tottenham. Yeah, 100%, Doctor. Might be in here. Go on. Please, Cody. Salah! Oh, I just couldn't quite fall for him. That's better, Liverpool. Oh, pass the ball, please, Cody. Ball over the top here. Alisson, what are you doing? Oh, he's got away with that. Marmouche. I tell you what. Marmouche absolutely bottles that. Marmouche needs to get to that. And if he gets a touch on that Marmouche and Ali comes out, I tell you what. If Marmouche was a bit more stronger there, Alisson Becker could have been sent off. And Virgil van Dijk, it's going to be a yellow card on Haaland. Saying he got the ball there. Let's have a little look. Virgil van Dijk. Oh. Yeah. Bit of a strange tackle there by Virgil. But I tell you what, we got away with that in the second half though, chat. So Bernardo Silva stand over this free kick here, Reds. Yeah, he's had an okay game, mate. Yeah, if it wasn't for Kirkes in the first half, mate, him and Ali, we'd be 2 or 3-0 down. But yeah, if you're Pep Guardiola, you're screaming, or even a City fan, screaming at Marmouche. Absolutely bottled it. Get the ball on the ground and play football, Reds. Please. Dom's out now, chat. Looks like he's moving a lot more freer, thankfully. Which is good. So I'm just saying a bit more calmness to our play at the back. Not the best of balls there, Ebu. Putting him under so much pressure. Great question, that, bud. Chat, I'll pose that back to you, mister, as well, in chat. Oh, it's a great question. I got away with that. I'd say, mate... I'd say Frimpong for me personally, mate, in all honesty. I just think for what he does provide going forward and defensively as well, I think just adds another layer really to Liverpool's team. Just the sheer pace he has. But yeah, for me, Frimpong. Gravenberch. That's surely going to be a foul there, referee. Gravenberch. Oh, and now he changes his mind. The referee's having an absolute stinker here. Is he going to be booking Arnie Slot? But rightly so. The referee said no foul and then he changed his mind. I think he must have got a word in the ear from his fourth official. But yeah, who do you think we are missing, mate? For me, it'd be Frimpong. But yeah, fair play to the fourth official, giving him a shout out there. Rightly so, Arnie Slot going absolutely ballistic. Oh, sorry there, chat. Obviously Isaac as well. Yeah. I think we'd all love Isaac in the team. Lovely ball. Liverpool down the left-hand channel here. Kerkez. I think you're off. You're off there, Cody. It's not the greatest of balls by Milos Kerkez there, chat. So it's unlucky there by Gakpo. He's had to recheck his run. The first initial ball should have been out. But even still, Cody's looking across the line there. And he's having to it needs better awareness there from Kerkez. Just to bide his time with just releasing that football. Gravenberch. Come on, Reds. Yeah. Front of our back line. Case of the right back with a sequel. Yeah. Hopefully, Joshin. Hopefully, mate. We started better. Oh, not the best of clearances by Rodri. Salah. So Boslai, shot on target. Finally, we've actually had a shot on target. Reds took us 51 minutes. But we got one. Dom shot on target. He can hit them, can't he, Dom? Sadly, it was a bit of a daisy cutter, really. Just didn't have too much loft on it. Salah, he's got a bit of space. Flurry inverts. Flo, he's got ahead of his man. Ekatike! Oh, it just should be 1-0. Should be 1-0. Come on, Liverpool. Unlucky, lads. But that's all stems from Salah. Just working back there really well. Pushing off Aiton Yuri, but the hunger from Flurry and Wirtz inside the penalty area, not to just get his head down. He's wanting to work for that ball. That was great awareness by Gakpo. But should be 1-0 Reds, if I'm being honest. Good morning, Reds. Ball into the box. It's fell to Dominic Szoboszlai inside the penalty area. Move, referee, please. Get out the way. Let it go. Kirkes down the left-hand channel. Cody Gakpo. McAllister. Come on, Reds. Let's keep hold of the ball. Go on. Needs a bit of support. Well done, Salah. He's found Wirtz inside the penalty box. Oh, lucky there, lad. He's trying to play that delicate pass into the penalty area. I'll tell you what, Flo's getting more on the ball. Found Ekitike. Is that not a foul, ref? No. I'll tell you what, just about. Well in, Kirkes, lads. Tell you what, go on, lads. Put a ball in. What? Who's off there? But a fantastic tackle by Kirkes. He's onside. Where's the line? Oh, got his flag up. Absolute joke, mate. Oh, yeah, just stop the momentum of Liverpool, mate. Just put my flag up. But, yeah, Ekitike going head-to-head there. First time we've actually fed Ekitike in the air today. He's a jack of all trades, isn't he? With his right boot, with his left boot. And very good in the air. But certainly Liverpool. That's what Arnie Slot's saying, yeah. Saying he was rightly so, Arnie. Let's hold that line up. Absolutely miles on. Oh, yeah. There we go, miss. Yeah. Batter the second half. Hopefully. Well done, Dom. No. Semenyo, big save by Ali. Thankfully for Liverpool. Liverpool in a counter-attack. Go on, Salah. Ekitike, he's got Wirtz on his right-hand side. He's found Salah. Ekitike! Oh, lads! What a big moment that is. That should be 1-0. A Trivela by Salah, who was playing left wing for the first time in his Liverpool career. On that occasion, on the breakaway. But what a special big save by Ali at the other end. And then a long big kick. That was more like the Liverpool of old. Counter-attacking with real speed. Players going forwards. Bodies going forwards. Oh, Salah. There we go. He loves that outside the boot. And Hugo, lads, he'll know. He knows. Should be making that 1-0. Yeah. Come on, the Reds. We are pairing here at the minute, Reds. Building momentum. You want to be booking a referee now? Hello? Rodri. Oh, he's the master at that, isn't he? Just walks away from challenges with no yellows. Kirkes. Ball in. Gakpo! Oh, Macker. Is he okay, the City defender? Check him medically. I was going to say. Quickly with the medical staff. That looks bad for the City player. I was going to say, where's the medical staff? So slow to get on the pitch there. He's completely out of it there, the Kostanov. What a block that is. But that was so poor. The medical staff needs to be on quicker there. But what a tremendous, one of the best assists I would have seen. Tell you what, a cushioned chest down by Alexis McAllister. Tell you what would have just been offside there, Gakpo, by half a yard. But Kostanov didn't know nothing of it. He put everything on the line. But just looking at that opportunity there, chat. We're getting there. Better. Anfield's bouncing now. Yeah, this looks bad, chat. I was so surprised the medical department for City didn't come on quicker. So I think that might be game over for Kosanov for tonight. Hopefully he's okay. Looks a bad one. Come on, the Reds. Yeah, there we go. Growing into it, chat. Yes, goal of us. Need to take our chances second half, Reds. Come on. That's a couple of big moments we've missed so far tonight. Oh, he's back up on his feet now, thankfully. Looks better now, but at the first initial... Oh, I tell you what, he's surely got to be concussed. There's no way to let him back on the pitch. I tell you what, he's a lucky boy there, Kosanov. He's got an absolute... He's got a size 15 in his face there with his boot. It's not a number. And rightly so, I think to take him off, he's surely got to be concussed with that. Donnarumma need him in the head. Yeah, easy chance. Yeah. Got to take him off there. Surely the medical staff are telling him you've got to take him off. Has to take him off. Precaution, concussion as well. It doesn't matter if the centre half saying he's fine. Yeah. Especially when you got Diaz on the bench. Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, it did look bad, that, mate, but rightly so. Surprised by the speed in which he got up from that. Oh, Cherky coming on now as well, chat. Oh, no. Oh, no. Liverpool sign was Ruben Diaz. Not too bad of a centre half to bring on, is he? Not like he's a serial Premier League winner, like. Yeah. Is there 6 defenders out? I know we've had bad injuries as well, but no, chat. Cherky's on, and he's in it. If we're not on it in the second half, he can find. He's finding so much. Like, he's so good, man, with the ball. Need to be on it at defence. Keeping an eye on him. Play on, ref! Oh, is there another... Oh, don't. No. Gravenberg's holding his ankle. See what? Last 10 minutes have been a bit... Oh, bit of a naughty tackle that by Semenyo. Tell you what. Is that not going to get checked by VAR? Right down the back of his Achilles. Got away with that, Gravenberg. He has. Yeah, Ruben Diaz on for Kosanov as well, by the way, chat. And Ryan Cherky on for Marmouche. McAllister. It's just mad, innit, chat? Like, how many times, as you've already alluded to, chat, in the second half, and even half time, obviously City's bad form in the second half, and it's just mad, innit? If you're being a manager and trying to figure out how you can be dominating sides in the first opening 45 minutes and then just switching off in the second half, especially when you're not making many big substitutions. It's got to be off there, surely. Semenyo, rightly so. Go on, Liverpool. Play a quick play. Quick play. They've got a couple of players forward. There we go. Well done, Ibu. So let's get on the board if you can, lads. Yuri down the left-hand side for City. He's done well there to keep it in. He's still got it. Algerian fullback. Rodri. Ball forward. Ruben Diaz on the edge of the box. Oh, nearly 1-0. That was going to be nearly a Vincent Kompany all over again. Absolute fair play to the Ruben Diaz. I'll tell you what. 2 more yards further to the right. That would have been going in, flying in, top left bins. Would have been unstoppable. Yeah. We have Trev. Hopefully just one more big moment. Or more than one anyway. As we know, especially this season, when we've been on top of games, we haven't capitalised fully. Gravenberch, a lot of space down Liverpool's left-hand side. Gakpo play, Kirker's in. He's went with Ekatike. Oh, wide. Oh, what an interception that is by Mark Gakey. But Gakpo keeping hold of that ball, finding Ekatike for the back heel. But I tell you what, does Gakpo just not like passing to Kirkers? Chat Kirkers is in acres of space down the left-hand channel. The better ball for me would have been down that left-hand side, and then you could whip a ball in anyway. Come on, ball in. Salah off the corner. Van Dijk, that's going to be another corner, it should be. So we're in swinger next for Dominic Szoboszlai. Oh, come on, Liverpool. Liverpool in swinger here from Dom. Ball in. Ekatike cleared by Haaland at the front post. Liverpool need to reset here. Go again, put a ball in. Salah. Need a bit of help. Got a ball in. Away by Mark Gakey. Peeling for handballs here, Anfield. Never a foul. Van Dijk's remonstrating with the referee saying that was no foul. Oh, unlucky there, Reds. Take your time. Bit more better composure here, Reds. Come on. That's it. Go on, Grav. Fight. Come on, Reds. More like it. Come on. Gakpo down the left. I swear. Check and someone find out when he passes Gakpo's made to Kirkers today. It feels like he's passed to him no times. But it's really starting to do me head in. It's just like he just doesn't want to pass to him. And for the betterment of the team, just get your head up. Because there's no way Kirkers isn't screaming at Gakpo like the whole game. Just give him the ball. Because when you can give the ball out, it'll just create more space for him as well. Szoboszlai, ball in. Gakpo. Oh, he's actually passed it. Gravenberch, over the bar. I know the Six Nations are on there, lads, but we're not playing rugby. Keep that ball down. Yeah, as I said there, and Cody does pass it. It's always the wrong one. It's just so frustrating, though, chat. I think you will see in that counter attack, you know, the Vert chance where Gahey got the deflection as well, but just that ball was screaming out for the ball down the left hand channel, man. Szoboszlai's done well there. Get space. He's going to be offside there, Salah. He's going to be offside. Hang on. If he's onside, Salah, that's a penalty. That's inside the box. He's just dragged him down. That's got to be a penalty. I thought Salah originally. Salah was offside. Yellow. It's a red. Send him off. Salah's through and goal. That's outside the box and he's denied of a goal scoring opportunity. There should be a red card for Gakey. You're stopping him from going inside the penalty box to have a shot on goal. Yeah, ongoing decision. It's a denial of a blatant goal scoring opportunity. Oh, of course, Gary, you're going to be saying, nah. It is. It is a blatant denial of a goal scoring opportunity, Gary. Lads. It's an absolute robbery, chat. Absolute joke. And he's got away with that. Yellow card for Gakey. Yellow card for Gakey. How? Gary Neville is on comms screaming down my ears going, it's not a denial. Salah's going to be inside the penalty box and he's going to pass it across the penalty box. He's got 3 options inside the penalty box to square it to, or either have a shot on target as well. The game's gone. The game's absolutely gone, chat. And I swear if Gakey scores the winner, hopefully he scores an own goal. But chat, yeah. Come on, lads. No, just bang this into the top left corner, please, lad. It suits Salah's left boot here, just outside the penalty area. It'd be interesting if Salah and Dom do that little technique that they've had over the last 2 weeks, where they shift it on. No, Dom's moved away. Salah's gonna be. It's gonna have to be some free kick to beat a goalkeeper like Donnarumma. Over the bar. But again, chat, absolute joke, man, that decision. What minute are we on? 70th minute. But that will be one of the big headlines as well to come out in this game. And even Guardiola's fuming, he knows as well. I get the Premier League want to keep it a bit more competitive anyway, but even Arsenal fans probably would have been screaming at the telly. Because Ireland in the second half, it's absolutely nothing. Well done, lads, defensively. He did score for one before, mate, but yeah, it was a bit too close. Yeah. But as I said, though, chat, come at the end of the game, I didn't want to be speaking about a referee performance, but I want to be speaking about I think we all did want to speak about a Liverpool performance where, of course, not just taking our chances tonight, but take your time there, Cody. Bring it down. Still didn't pass it. Salah, ball in. Punched away. Maka getting inside the penalty box there. Well done, Grav. So there'll be a foul, referee. Whee! That's what Gravenberg's pulling out his fingers. He's gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, Bernardo and Rodri, the masters of that, aren't they? You can foul a player 20 times and still not get a booking. Come on, John. You've done it against Arsenal. It's in the exact position Dom scored from Arsenal as well. Central. Could about 25, 30 yards out now. I'm supposed to yeah. He's done it, surely go for it. But it's an absolute giant, isn't he? Don't know, mate. It's got to be some free kick. Yeah, Trev, true. Yeah. Sorry from the referee there. All day. Oh, what a goal! Golazo! Oh, take a bow, son. Take an absolute bow. He's doing it again. Dominic Szoboszlai. Yeah, beauty. 1-0. Take a bow, lads. He's just so good at the mini. What a goal. There we go. Put 10 Donovan's in that goal. There we go. Oh, posting in as well. It swerves. It swerves to the left and then just takes a wicked turn at the end of it as well. Makes it even better. Oh, get in. Oh, take a bowl, lad. Get in. Get in there, chat. I said he's done it this season, hasn't he? Tell you what, he's mastering the celebrations as well. There we go. There we go. And finally we took a big moment like that. Right. I didn't even look at I know we've buzzed off that. But even Evie's got his head in his hands going, what have I just seen? Oh, come on, Red. Switch on here now. Come on. If we can get the second goal, sounds great. Amazing. Well, there we go. Big 15 minutes here, chat. There we go. And so good. All good there, Matthias. But there we go, chat. Right. Switch on here now, Reds. You've played so well second half. But I'll tell you what, I think as a younger Red, me and probably people my age, obviously grew up watching Stevie absolutely blast free kicks from the edge of the box, screamers from 40 yards. Obviously John Arisa loved the absolute power driver of a free kick, especially against Man United. But he's a master of the free kicks. Very, very reminiscent of the goals in which he scores for the Hungarian national side as well. But obviously that goal against Arsenal, and I tell you what, goal of the season contenders at the end of May might just be Dominic Szoboszlai, just a compilation of just all of his free kicks scoring from 40 yards, mate. I think he might just be a man on his own. Yeah. 3 or 4. Yeah, let's make it 4 now. There we go. There we go. Yeah, big up there. Big up there, Tamas. Yeah, Szoboszlai. Get in there, chat. 1-0. And chat, if you're out and about or in work or just listening to the audio commentary tonight, check it out, man. Go on, Milos. Ball into the box. Let's get the second goal now. Kill the game off. Salah. Little back heel. Ekatike now. I'll tell you what. Kirkes has been tremendous today as well, chat. Shout out to him. Gravenberg, keep hold of that now. Keep hold of it. Szoboszlai, go on, lad. He's found Wirtz. Ball into the box. Being intercepted by Geiki. Referee having a laugh. Well, there we go. Yeah. Robbie Carlos used to smash these as well, but he's absolutely levered that. It'd be interesting. They usually have, obviously, the speed with the shots as well, don't they, the data? But I'm pretty sure that must have been going about. It looked like 1,000,000 miles an hour anyway, but he's absolutely levered that. Nice. I'm so hard to get in the position now. Don't be switching off, Reds. A big result if we can hold on to the 3 points in our season. And a big potential dropping of points. There we go, referee. There we go. A foul by Semenyo on Ibu. Get in there, lads. We'll chat with him. Just tuned in tonight. Dominic Szoboszlai is absolutely laser beamed it from 35 yards. As I said, there will be a compilation come at the end of May of Dom's free kicks for goal of the season in the Premier League. And it makes it even better the fact that that's hit the post and gone in. I don't know. For me, that makes it even better. I don't know how you feel, but when it just hits the post, it makes it just looks even better. And it has to be some strike to beat that fella between the sticks, Dominic Szoboszlai. So... What Liverpool need to be switched on here now. A massive 10 minutes. Probably going to be about 5 minutes added on as well. Has been quite a fair chunk of stoppage. But City needs a win, really, in all honesty, don't they? So they'll be piling men forward. Close them down. Oh, well done, Salah. Get your heads up there, Milos. He's found Salah. Go on, win that second ball. Oh, lucky there. Well in there, Viet. Well done, man. The work rate from that lad, man. He's not satisfied. If he doesn't get the ball, he's going to work his absolute backside off to get that ball and win the second ball. I personally wouldn't make any changes, mate, in all honesty. As I said on a couple of occasions this season, like the momentum. If someone's absolutely flagging in terms of, obviously, the fitness, in terms of one of the midfielders, then maybe. But at the minute, I'd keep it as it is. Mainly due to the fact that I don't personally want to be changing it. So give it another 5 minutes. Depending on if Liverpool can get a bit more control in the next 5 minutes. Just to slow down the game if we can. At the minute, it's working. Just at the minute, just don't want to stop the play. Because Liverpool are in such a good run of rhythm. I basically make any changes. Yeah, and chat, you told me, chatting, is all you said. Wait for the second half. He's spot on. Yeah, it says fatigue or whatnot. Kirkers. Keep all that Kirkers, man. That's a foul! Referee, Gakpo's just been whipped up there. Costanov just put out his outstretched right boot there. It's a foul in the build-up. Cherky down the right. That's it, Mackie. Stay close to him. Just be compact here, Eds. Take your time. Take your time. Take time to get that. Well done there. Lovely ball from Ekatike. Salah. Down the left-hand side, there's a couple of options for Liverpool on the counter-attack here. If Viet can get his head up, trying to find Salah with the ball over the top, intercepted, and Flo's got it back again. So I'll tell you what, His work rate is superb, man. Haaland, first real time he's had in the second half to get that ball and drive at Liverpool's defence. He's played the ball to Semenyo down the left. City, minutes and the seconds are ticking by. They're trying to keep up the pace with Arsenal and Mikel Arteta's side. They need at least a goal. Need two, really, but Liverpool has camped on their own half as well here now. I don't like how deep we are at the minute, chat. Especially with City's players. Ball in, away by Van Dijk. An imperious header. This is where City thrive in it, though, the little pockets of space. Bernardo, and there we go. And that's what I said, chat. 1-0. Like, just what are we doing? Why are we camped at the edge of our box, man? Oh, Dom's playing in miles on. Yeah. It's a goal, chat. But I called it, chat, even before the ball's in the back of the net. Just what they thrive in. Little pockets of space, little 1-2s, ball over the box. And Bernardo Silva's got on the end of that and made it 1-1. It's an assist by Haaland. And it's that lad again, Bernardo bloody Silva. But it was coming, chat. The way we were defending on the edge of the box. Annoying. Very annoying. Unlucky there, Dom. Not your fault, lads. Unlucky. Come on. Come on, let's get another goal here. But yeah, there we go. So there will be space for Liverpool to exploit. Because City will be going. They'll be going for it as well. 5 big minutes for both sides. City competing for a league title. Liverpool wanting to keep their European spots alive. But I was just very surprised, chat, by how deep we were on the edge of our box. You can't be given a side like City like that. Time and space. Yeah, still time, chat, for both teams. Probably done about 5-6 minutes added on, I do feel. Jones. Oh, Curtis. Couldn't just quite... Oh, sorry there, chat. Curtis Jones has come on. Let's quickly make that change. Take your time. Ryan shaky. Liverpool going forward here now. Kirkes. He's got Ekatike. Want you in the penalty box here, lad. Jones. To McAllister. Szoboszlai from the edge of the box. Intercepted by Geiki. Jones for Cody Gakpo, it was, chat. It's a big... So there we go, chat. Yeah. Abo. Free kick. Oh. Come on, Neds. Keep at it. Aye. Yeah. Would have told him that 20 years ago when he was celebrating in front of the cop. Probably were like, are you mad? Yeah, as I've said there, miss. 100%. It's got to be switched on. But City be going for the hunt now. Do we want no 3 points? A point for both sides really doesn't do nothing, as you've already said, chat. But we're just stuck in a bit of middle ground here, chat. In all honesty, just even before we got that goal, just we sat too deep for my liking. That's exactly why City have gone up the other end and scored, because you can sense they're dropping off. Just go for it, man. If you get done in behind, you get done in behind on a counter. Just pile a couple more men extra forwards here, and it's what this season's going to be needing. You need to be a bit more risk averse in terms of the forward passes, taking risks, piling men forward. Ball in. Salah over the bar. Yeah, chat. If you got Erling Haaland in your fantasy football, you got an assist for that for the Bernardo Silva goal. City with a long searching ball. He's had absolutely nothing all day, Haaland, apart from that great assist, great header for Bernardo 5 minutes ago. It's a lovely ball to find Semenyo inside the penalty box. Ball into the... Come on, Ali, get up. He's an absolute swine, isn't he, Bernardo? Are so disjointed. City going forward. Ali's quick counter-attack anyway. That's the winners out of this game, if it is to finish 1-1. Oh, then we likes of Chelsea, Manchester United, and certainly Arsenal. Point for either side doesn't do much. Come on, let's get a winner here. 7 minutes. I thought there'd be a lot of minutes added on. Come on, Anfield. Come on, man. Sorry there, chat. That might be a penalty to City. It is a penalty. No, it's a penalty to City. Alisson, what are you doing, lads? What are you doing, Alisson? Completely misses the ball and takes him out, man. I think it's gonna be. It should be a penalty, chat. Let me first replay on that. Yeah, it's a penalty. Completely. Yeah, that's crazy challenge, Ali. What are you doing, lad? Massive penalty given away here, chat. It's to City. It's just crazy by Alisson Becker. Who's going to be taking the pen? Probably will be Haaland, won't he? Yeah, will be Haaland. Dom's trying to put him off anyway. 7 minutes added on here. Chatting City have got a penalty. So there will be a penalty, Dom, for my Leipzig lads. Yeah, Salzburg, sorry, chat, not Leipzig. Haaland here from the penalty spot. Could be a big goal in the title race. From a matter of a space of about 5-7 minutes, chat. Completely lost our heads. So Erling Haaland from the penalty spot. Alisson. It's been a very long time since we've actually seen Ali save a penalty. Hopefully he starts today, but yeah, I think he's going to go top left. Haaland tends to just smash these, doesn't he? I think he'll go Ali's right, our left, Haaland. But it's the connotations, the knock-on effect for both sides in relation to what they want to be doing this season. Come on, Ali. Oh, yeah, he got 2-1. And the race is back on here. And Manchester City at a title race. And it's such a crucial goal in a ground that Manchester City always tend to struggle at Anfield. Since the last game that they won at Anfield was obviously COVID time. But in terms of Liverpool's fight for a European spot, doesn't do us at all any good. Yeah, we did. And a yellow card for Haaland. So that's football chat, isn't it? Crazy. Absolutely crazy. But, yeah. No chat. No stopping that. Bottom left. Come on, what's the director in the camera studio? We showed about 50 million replays. I don't be seeing that. But chat's disappointing. It's an absolute joke, really. The way we just threw this game away. But chat, still 4 or 5 minutes added on anyway, but even still, taking away Dominic Szoboszlai's screamer. Come on, Liverpool, get a goal here, quick fire goal, react quickly, ball into the box, cleared. Is Chiesa even on the pitch now? Oh, we've done this thing where we love on about 10 attackers with no midfielders. Gravenberch, play the ball. Chiesa to his international colleague in Donnarumma. That was basically a pass back there. Chat. And Chiesa. But, so Chiesa. So Chiesa come on for Kerkez. But chat, not to be by the looks of it today. Just need better game management from the Reds today, being really poor in terms of just getting the goal. But the fact that we sat on our own half, in our own penalty box, I'm just inviting pressure. Yeah. There's a long way to go, but especially if Chelsea and United keep on winning, chat, it's going to be a long season. But we've had our chances tonight, chat. Ekatiki's had a couple of chances. Gravenberch. It's what happens when you got no fullbacks. You've got no fullbacks to provide that width. We've lobbed on a load of attackers, and now we're going to be getting counter-attacked here. And it should be 3-1 here. Aiton Yuri. He's got a couple of options ahead of him. Oh, shot on target. Big save by Ali. 30 seconds left to go here. Chiesa going forwards. That's going to be a foul from City. He'll certainly take that yellow card. Of course, Bernardo was obviously picking up his first yellow card of the game, even though he's fouled Liverpool players about 70 times tonight. If that was us, it'd be a great challenge anyway. You need to make those. Stop the rhythm. Stop the counter-attack. A quick free kick. Ibu. Virgil. Last opportunity. Gravenberch, ball in. It's going to be a City player again. It's probably going to be another just 30 seconds left. Literally last kick of the game for Liverpool now. Last attack of the game. Chiesa on the byline. He's kept it in there. He's done really well, the City defender. And that should be... It's all on the referee. And Pep Guardiola, he's saying weirdly. Oh, Ali, slipping there. Grav, go forward. Oh, what a save! Donnarumma. Deflection on that. That was flying in, that. McAllister on the edge of the box. Deflection on that. That's why he's one of the world's best. One of the world's best, man. It's annoying. Ball in, punched away. I'd say, if you're a City fan, you're screaming at the telly on the ground. Chiesa. Ball forward. Salah. Salah, go down. Yeah. Chiesa's just gone down. Is there another VAR check? He's just been taken down. Surely got a bit. Ali's forward. Nothing get. Cherky's played it, and that's a foul. Referee, that's a foul. Dominic Szoboszlai just been fouled. Oh, nah, game's gone. Dominic Szoboszlai's just been dragged back on the line. Chat, have you just seen that? Dominic Szoboszlai's was getting that ball off the line. Oh, nah. Chat. Oh, what we just seen, man. This game, yeah. 3-1. Wow. Absolute, utter capitulation. But that's a foul. It's a foul on Dominic Szoboszlai. Wow. Chat. What a finish to this game, mate. Absolute, utter chaos at the back. Here we go. It's a foul. It's a foul on Dominic Szoboszlai. Yeah. How's Cherky score from that far out, anyway? A check on Chiesa. Are we just forgetting the Chiesa one as well? Are we checking the Chiesa one? That has to be getting disallowed. What, are we just forgetting the Chiesa chance as well? Chiesa's being absolutely done in the penalty box. Oh, they're going to be sending Dom off here. They're going to be sending him off here. Just give them the goal and don't be booking. No. You can't be disallowing that goal. And Dom's going to be getting sent off here for 3 matches. He's going to be sending Dom off. Red card. Dom's going to be sent off here for a 3-match ban. Over a red card. Ah! Oh, the game's gone. So, just get, at the end of the day, just give City the goal, man. And that's what Guardiola's saying. Yes, it was a foul, but... these refs always find a way of just... I know I was saying it was a foul on Dom, but end of the day, if you're not going to give the first foul, then don't give the second foul, then. Chat's 2-1 now. Yeah, these referees are killing the game in the Premier League, man. Absolute joke. And it's not just Liverpool fans that are furious at the referee, but these refs, man. Unlucky Dom, lads. Pep Guardiola and Arne Slot will be going absolutely ballistic after this game as well. Ridiculous. There's literally 10 seconds left on the clock. Just give them the goal and then do the full sign whistle. But nah, referees are just like, nah, we'll blow the whistle. It's going to be a restart. It's going to be 15 seconds to get a goal here, chat, for Liverpool on the counter attack. Yeah, just for the beauty of the game in the Premier League. But I'm a fan. But these lads in the middle, they're the ones that control the laws of the game as well. Just taking the joy out of every ounce of football at the minute in the Premier League. I know I was saying it was a foul, but at the end of the day, we're not going to give the Haaland one. We're not going to give the Szoboszlai one. Yeah. That's going to be that. Yeah, there we go. Well, chat, Liverpool succumbed to a 2-1 loss. Right, I've got to quickly shoot off. I'm live with Gags, literally now. Anyway, chat, massive thank you to everyone that has tuned in tonight. Very much appreciated. Really poor end to the game, in all honesty, Reds. Not what we want to be seeing. Not good enough in the second half. Poor from Liverpool, but City needed to win. They got the goal anyway. Should have really had the third goal, and Dom, sadly now, is being suspended and being sent off for what will be a crucial game at the Stadium of Light on Wednesday night as well. So, yeah, chat, thank you everyone that took the time out to tune in tonight and listen to the commentary. Not the performance we needed, and certainly not the performance we wanted in the second half. Got a little bit of hope with the Szoboszlai screamer, but sadly, nothing really. We haven't got 3 points tonight, and that's the main thing that we're very disappointed about. But chat, try and enjoy the rest of your Sunday, mate, everyone. I'll see you in a little second with me and Gags. But Reds, from the Matchday Live here, I've been your host, Jack McIndoe. And yeah, we've got to pick up more points against Sunderland. It's going to be a very long old season for the Reds, by all accounts. Reds, see you in a little second. But Reds, if you don't, see ya. Have a lovely rest of your weekend.